Hello, Wastelanders! It's Julesmith, and I am playing Fallout 4, where I am Rose, the former Raider Overboss. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty well, always happy to be back in the Commonwealth. The last Fallout Friday, I had loaded up an old Fiona save from my first Soul Survivor, and we were running around getting the Docile and Trapper achievements from the Wasteland Workshop DLC and doing lots of other fun things. It was great to be back with Fiona and Hancock again. I missed them. I missed them so much. No offense to Rose here, but Rose has kind of been a difficult playthrough for me because I've been pushing myself to do a lot of things I wouldn't normally do, like do melee, be evil, romance dance, all kinds of things like that that normally I wouldn't really want to do, to be honest. But here we are. And it's always fun to be in the Commonwealth, no matter who you are. And it's always fun to hang out with you guys. Let me get over to the chat room and the live stream page on my laptop. Excellent. There he is.
We should make good time when the weather's this clear.
Danse in his fancy pants. Tesla armor. I'm gonna go see if I can find Spray and Pray, because there is one achievement left in Nuka World that I need to get, and then I will have all of the achievements from all of the add-ons and expansions. I think it's either in here, because this is where I've been storing everything, or it's on the wall in the armory. And the reason I want Spray and Pray is because the one achievement I still need to get, nope, doesn't look like it's here, unless I've changed it somehow and it's no longer. Let's try this. L3. Spray and Pray is really great to take into the shooting gallery and try to get the Eyes on the Prize achievement. Do you guys see Spray and Pray? Am I missing it? It's got to be on the wall. I think I've stuck it on the wall. Ooh, Fat Man. Hey, Thomas. How you doing? Thomas is first in the chat room. So hi, it's me from Sweden. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I learned a little history about the Fat Man today. I just happened to be reading about the Manhattan Project, because I'm weird like that. I get on Wikipedia and I just start looking at all kinds of crazy stuff. But I just happened to come across some information that there really is such a thing as a fat man. I didn't know that. That's a gap in my historic knowledge there. But one of the weapons that they designed, the atom bombs that they designed during World War II, was called a Fat Man. There was a Thin Man, which they renamed Little Boy, I think, something like that. Yeah, Little Boy, and then they developed another kind that was called a Fat Man. So that really is a thing. I never knew. I thought it was just something they made up for Fallout. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Go read about it. Learn history. Because those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. Yeah, I'm not seeing some Spray and Pray. Let's go see if it's on the wall. I think I put it on the wall. Seems like a wall kind of weapon, right? Is that it? Yeah, there it is right there, right at the top of the wall. I knew where it was. Alright, we'll take that. And what sort of ammo does it use? I forgot. Why do I have boards? And a Deathclaw gauntlet. Why in the world? I don't want that nonsense. Spray and Pray takes 45, of which I have 2,000. Okay, I think that's plenty. But I don't know, maybe we should buy more. I don't know how much ammo it's going to take for me to get 100,000 tickets. But that's what we're going to do today. I know. Why am I chasing achievements? I don't know. Why not? I mean, I've gotten so many of them. Because normally I don't like chasing achievements. Normally I just like playing games, and if I happen to get achievements, great. Whatever. That's fine. But when I played through Skyrim, for instance, I just played so much Skyrim that I ended up with so many of the achievements that it was like, well, okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and get the last few, because I was already so close. And same thing here. I realized that I had almost all the achievements for all of the add-ons, so I figured, what the heck, just go get them all. Just go get them. Why not? Hey, Thomas says, it's been a while since I saw you play. How's it been? It's been good. It's been good. I don't know what the last episode was that you watched, but Rose has turned over a new leaf, sort of. She ended up killing all the raiders. And romancing Danse. And finally went to Concord and got Preston Garvey. So Preston's in Sanctuary Hills right now, and he wants her to be the General of the Minutemen, and she doesn't really want to be the General of the Minutemen. Alright, let's put this pool cue, instigating pool cue, in the cupboard here. And let's store this Deathclaw Gauntlet. Yeah, that might be a fun weapon for Rose to try out. Did we ever try out a Deathclaw Gauntlet? I have a feeling we did, way, way, way back in the very beginning of the game. Oh, that's right, because you can't wear power armor and a Deathclaw Gauntlet at the same time. Isn't that the deal? I think that's the deal. And so that's why she didn't use the Deathclaw Gauntlet.
Good to see you again. What you like?
Alrighty. I think I'm all lightened up here. Got my spray and pray. Got a lot of rounds. So we can head out to Nuka World and see how long it takes us to get this Eyes on the Prize achievement, which is 100,000 tickets. I think it's 100,000 tickets redeemed, not collected. I could be wrong about that. Hey Gerald, how you doing? Danse like that. Of course he did. Because he has a power armor fetish. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, see, Preston has no dialogue for me other than, please become General of the Minutemen. Like, I went out to Kingsport Lighthouse, I set up a beacon to attract new settlers, and then I came back to talk to him about that, and he was like, okay, great, be the General of the Minutemen. But he wouldn't let me turn in the quest. He just wanted me to be General of the Minutemen before I could turn in the quest, and I haven't accepted that yet. So that quest hasn't been turned in. And I'm pretty sure that with every other storyline in the game, I'm pretty much at the crossroads where I have to pick a faction. Because I'm right here in the middle of Underground Undercover, and I think if I finish that one, I'm going to end up pissing off the Brotherhood. Or, if I go speak to Lancer Captain Kells, I think this one is where he's going to tell me to go take out the railroad. So, whichever one I decide to do is going to put me firmly on the path of one faction or the other. Gerald's taking a break from Overwatch. Nice. And then there's this synth retention one where I think that's an Institute thing, but it seems to be glitched because it sent me to visit my quarters and I went to my quarters, but X688 wasn't there. I think he's supposed to be there. And then that starts the Bunker Hill battle, which is also kind of a crossroads. It's possible to not piss anyone off during the Bunker Hill battle if you do it just right, which is what Fiona, my first Soul Survivor, did. But I don't want to do that with Rose. I definitely want to pick a faction. I'm thinking that Rose is going to go with the Brotherhood of Steel. That seems to be the only thing that makes sense for her. Of course, we could go to Far Harbor and do all of that nonsense if we really wanted to. Alright, so I'm in my power armor. Let's just go... Let's go to Nuka World, where I have killed all the raiders. And I'm gonna go into the arcade, and I'm gonna use spray and pray, and I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of the shooting gallery and collect, hopefully, hundreds and thousands of tickets and get this eyes on the prize thing. And while I'm doing that, we can all talk about what Rose should do next. I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking she should go with the Brotherhood, even though they kicked Danse out. You know, he still seems to love their ideals and support them as a faction. And I could imagine, because I'm pretty sure that if I join the Institute or go with the Railroad, he's going to stop being available as a follower. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. I don't think he gets mad at me. I think, like, you can send him to a settlement. Like, I could send him to Red Rocket. This is what I've read. I've been trying to do some reading online to figure it out. But, you know, everything I read online I take with a grain of salt, because you never know if somebody, you know, what they're writing about is accurate or just a game glitch, or, you know, it's hard to know. Ooh, what's this guy's beef? He looks like he's mad. Oh, it's fucking Shank. Oh, did we never kill Shank? We came here and we killed all the raiders, but we didn't... How did Shank get here? Shank was at Starlight Drive-In. Holy crud. How did he get over here? I had sent Shank to Starlight Drive-In. Huh. I wonder if Gage is going to be here somewhere. Because Gage was sent to Starlight Drive-In as well. Oh, dang. And I hope the game doesn't crash. It seems like every time I try to go into the Nuka Market, the game crashes. But, yeah, so I'm pretty sure if I send Danse to Red Rocket and then I go and I do the Railroad ending or the Institute ending, he'll be mad at me. He won't be a follower anymore, but he'll stay at Red Rocket. So, you know, in our own headcanon, we could pretend that, you know, he doesn't agree with my decision, but he's okay with it, and, you know, everything's fine between us. But, because I'm not keen on how he is programmed in this game. Once you get past blind betrayal, I had heard that there was some unused dialogue or something that we're supposed to be able to challenge Elder Maxon's leadership of the Brotherhood, and the sole survivor would become the new leader of the Brotherhood.
The boss
Hey, Maddox.
calling.
How you doing?
What's your pleasure today?
I still like Maddox.
Look at it chill out. Or get fired up. The way
And see, even after you kill all the raiders, they all still have their collars on.
Dealing with any injuries or illnesses?
Their collars never go away. I know that from being Fiona, because Fiona came in here.
Come take a look.
Fiona never became the raider overboss. She just came in here and killed all the raiders straight out. And all the time that I've been playing, or had played as Fiona,
They're really gone. I can hardly believe
they never
it.
took their collars off.
Anyway,
Which is kind of a
sorry,
bummer
what did
to
you
me.
need,
I wish
boss?
that they had just had that little thing in there, that little nod
Right away,
to
boss.
freedom. That, you know, you come back in here after killing all the raiders and they would all have their collars off. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Alright, I need 45s. I just want to make sure I have enough 45 for this spray and pray achievement.
I'm not looking for trouble, just some good deals.
Aaron,
Oh, okay, well, it's a new day, boss. We all owe you one. Now what can I do for you?
let's see what you have.
Sure?
There we go. Man, I got a lot of ammo. And a lot of crap. Alright. Alright, I think I've got lots of ammo. Let's head out to the arcade. Now, there's an option that I could try, and that would be to go ahead and join the Minutemen and do the Minutemen ending again. But I've already done that once. I did that with Fiona in my first playthrough, so I don't want to do it with Rose again. But I'm thinking what I might do. Here's what I might do. I might make a save and then go do all the railroad stuff. Reload this, get the achievements, because I have to get Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare from the railroad quest line. Then reload and maybe doing the Institute stuff sounds like it's going to be really complicated. I don't know if it would be... I don't think it'll be fairly easy to do the railroad stuff, but compared to doing the whole Institute quest line, because I'm already in the middle of Underground Undercover, so I would just have to finish that one, and then I think it immediately leads to Rocket's Red Glare, from what I've read. Now, I could be wrong, because I've never done it. I just don't know what to expect here. I mean, Shank just showed up out of nowhere. He was supposed to be at Starlight, so, Gage could just show up out of nowhere and start trying to cap my ass. Or put a cap in my ass, as it were. Alright, don't crash, game. Come on, game. Stick with me. I wonder if Gage is, back up there in Fizz Top Grill now. Alright, let's head into the Nuka-Cade and see what we can do. But I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. Tell me how you think Rose should go with this. Like I said, I think I'm leaning toward maybe doing the railroad stuff just to get the achievements, and then pretending it never happened, backing up, reloading, doing the Brotherhood of Steel ending for Rose, and then I may do a third playthrough just to do the Institute stuff. I'm thinking about that. Hey, Fritz.
A few of the machines have been acting up, but don't worry, I fixed them.
Okay. Great. Alright, well, let's get out of our power armor here. Let's take the fusion core out so no one will take it. It's not letting me zoom in or out here. There we go. Hey. Hey, Danse.
Hey. You point, I shoot.
There you go. Turn around. Show us your face. There we are. Ready to do this arcade thing.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Turn around. There you go. And now she won't look at the camera. Come on, you guys. Don't make it so hard to get a thumbnail. There you go. Alright, let's go do this thing. Yeah, I don't want to use... Oh, there's a token right there. I think I've got a bunch of tokens, but let's see. Alright, let's equip Spray and Pray. I wonder if I can jump inside of there and use the baseball bat to whack them. Can I get in here? Oh, I can. Oh, dang. Alright, well, let's try it out. Danse? Can you move, please? Thank you. So what you do is you just stand here with spray and pray, and you wait till all the things come out, and you go bam, and it knocks them all down at the same time. Because spray and pray has this like scatter effect. And see, I had kind of hoped, I guess in my heart of hearts, I wish Rose could have gone with the railroad. Well, I don't know. When I think about it from Rose's perspective, it seems like the railroad's kind of a half-assed organization. Not any better than the Raiders, really. Maybe even worse. Because they don't really have a lot of resources. At least it doesn't seem like they do. It seems like they're constantly getting raided by the Institute, constantly getting their asses handed to them, constantly losing agents. And, you know, Rose has a thing for strength. That's why she likes power armor and big baseball bats and the Brotherhood of Steel and all of that. So I imagine that she wouldn't really like the railroad all that much, other than it might appeal to her rebellious nature. Alright, let's see how many tickets we got. Yeah, see, 742 tickets. And that she might be mad at the Brotherhood, right? Because the Brotherhood kicked Danse out. That would be her primary motivation. She'd be angry. The Brotherhood kicked Danse out. And so she would want to take down the Brotherhood just to punish them for treating Danse like that.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
But then again, you know, maybe Rose would join up with the Institute. I mean, since the Institute made Danse, maybe she would feel like she'd be able to convince them that synths weren't so bad. Yeah, I don't know. Or she'd be afraid they'd try to take Danse from her. Yeah, that's probably more likely. They'd be like, oh, thanks for recovering our lost synth. Let's wipe his mind. And she'd be like, no! And then she'd have to take down the Institute, too. Yeah, that's probably the most likely thing. She'd be afraid that they would take Danse from her. Yeah, 715 tickets. Alright, I'm really curious, though, if I can get in there and whack it with Granny's Kiss. So let's try that. Let's throw in a token. And let's see if we can get up here. Wow, we can get really up close and personal. Hey, look at that. We can. I don't know if it'll be as effective as spray and pray, but it's absolutely possible. That's cool. Except that they disappear when they fall down. That's kind of funny. Bloop. All gone. Okay, so now my next question is, can you chuck grenades at this thing? Do grenades work as well? Alright, let's see how many tickets we got for that. Only 200. Okay, so that's not as effective as using spray and pray. Got it. But how effective is a frag grenade? Let's find out. See if I can get it right in there and not have it bounce back at me and kill me. I don't think I have any other grenades. Plasma grenade? Nice. I don't have that many grenades on me. I don't carry that many grenades. I give them all to Danse. Alright, let's see how many tickets that got us. Well, 715. Alright, so chucking grenades at it isn't really any better than just using spray and pray. Got it. Alright, I should probably go check and see how many tickets I've turned in so far. Because I've found several rolls. Throughout doing the whole Nuka World thing, you'll find several rolls of tickets. Well, it's possible to find. I mean, I don't know if you will specifically find them. It depends on the person, where they go, and if they're paying attention. But I found several rolls that had like anywhere from 8 to 1,000 tickets. So I've already turned in quite a few. Let's go see how many more we need to hit the 100,000 mark and get the achievement. But yeah, I just... You know, I think with Rose, she's not a big fan of the Institute. Not because they hurt people. Because, you know, she hurts people, or she did, before she was reformed. But more like, you know, she doesn't trust the Institute. They're a bunch of eggheads, and she doesn't really get... She's not an intelligence build. She doesn't have a lot of intelligence and doesn't really admire... Doesn't really care about their technology and all that garbage, science and whatnot. She is not impressed by their shiny shitters. Only 675 that time, huh? Alright, well let's go see how many we've turned in and how many we still need to turn in to get to our objective. And this prize terminal is a little glitchy, it's kind of slow. Welcome to Nuka-Cade, Rose. Let's redeem our tickets. Sure. You have redeemed 3,624. Current tickets, 7,000. Holy crud. Total tickets redeemed, 22,462. Wow. Alright, let's see what we can get. We have to pick up some paddle balls and paddle ball strings, too. There we go. So one of these days, I gotta do all the weaponized paddle balls and try all those out. That was one thing that Fiona never did. Hey Maria, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Maria says hi in the chat room. We're in the Nuka World Nuka Arcade with my second sole survivor, Rose. No paddle balls there. Yeah, Fiona did the weaponized thirst quenchers, the little squirt guns. She went in to the Beverageer lab and she found the schematics and she did the Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cherry, and Nuka-Quantum weaponized squirt guns, but she never did the paddle balls. I didn't even realize you could weaponize the I mean, I knew you could use the paddle ball as a weapon, and the paddle ball strings are the ammo. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to. They're not very powerful, but you can. But apparently, I figured this out in my second playthrough here with Rose. I was looking at the paddle balls while I was at a weapons workbench, and you can weaponize the paddle balls in lots of different ways. You can make them electrical. You can, I think you can do some kind of quantum soda thing. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with them. And so I've never done that. So that's something else I need to do, just so I can say I've done it. Alright, so we'll pick up some paddle ball. Oh, and we did go out and get string. Spend tickets. Let's see what else we can spend tickets on. We went out, if you go out to the that mystery house thing that's down in the bottom corner of the Nuka World map, Grandchester Mystery Mansion or whatever it's called. I was going to say Winchester Mystery House, but that's what it's based on in the real world. But if you go down there and you destroy the robot who's the ticket taker, he'll have, like, I don't remember what it was, 100 paddle ball strings or something like that. Combat armor, right arm. No, I don't need that. Nuka-Cola quartz. Ooh. And so that's another way to get paddle ball strings if you don't have the patience to sit here and redeem. Because you'll only be able to redeem them once in a while. Like, the prizes in this terminal will respawn or reload or, you know, change from day to day or whatever. I don't know what the respawn time is. I don't know if it's like every 1 in-game day, every, you know, 3 in-game days. I don't know what it is. I just know that, like, if you leave and come back later, there'll be different prizes in here. But if you don't have the patience to sit and try to collect paddle ball strings, you can go out to that robot and he's got a whole bunch. Anyway, tip of the day. Mini nukes. Yeah, no thank you. Okay. So I think we redeemed for all the paddle ball strings we could get. And we got a couple of paddle balls. Excellent. And we still need to get thousands more tickets in order to get this achievement. So we better get on it. We better get on it. Hey, Ty Lopez says, show me your power armor. Alright, hang on just a second. Let me finish shooting at this shooting gallery and I will do just that. I have the blue quantum power armor from the Nuka World expansion. Or add-on or DLC or whatever you want to call it. Today's goal is I'm going to work my way through collecting 100,000 Nuka Arcade tickets and get the Eyes on the Prize achievement, which is the only DLC achievement that I don't have. Alright. There we go. Put that away. The power armor is over here. There it is. Blue quantum power armor. Rose has been wearing that blue quantum power armor. Oh gosh. I want to say, I can't remember which level she was when she got it. She came to Nuka World she was around level 20 or 22 or something when she came to Nuka World. She came early, which is possible in the game. If you wait, you'll eventually get like a radio broadcast thing. I think it's level 30 or level 35 or something like that. You'll get a radio broadcast inviting you or enticing you to Nuka World if you have the expansions. But you can go ahead and go early if you want to, and she did. She headed over there around level 20, early 20s. And because that was my whole goal for this playthrough with Rose, was to become a Nuka World Raider Overboss, because that was something that I had not done in the game, and it was something that I didn't know anything about because I didn't know anyone who had done it in the game. So that's what I did. And she came through the gauntlet, she became the Overboss, but then it takes a little while to get the armor because you have to collect all the star cores. There's 35 star cores, and I'm pretty sure she did it the cheaty way because there's a respawning star core in the junkyard in Nuka World. So you can collect 34, but the 35th star core, you're not supposed to be able to get it until you restore power to Nuka World, and that's something that you can't do until you've finished like the whole Nuka World quest line. But if you go back to the junkyard and you get the respawning power core, star core, whatever it is, and you take that one in, you can unlock the blue quantum power armor early, And I'm pretty sure that's what we did. I don't know, it was months ago when I did that. But yeah, it may have been around like level 30 or something, 35, I don't really remember. This playthrough, this character is level 73, almost 74 right now. So I've been using this power armor for quite a while. Alright, we gotta get back to it. I don't know how many tokens I have. I mean, I can buy more, it's not a problem, but... We're just gonna be hanging out, chatting in the chat room, talking about what Rose should do next. She's at a crossroads where she's got to decide which faction to go with, and I'm pretty sure we're going with the Brotherhood. But I really want to get the achievements, because I've gotten all the other achievements in the game. I have 87% of the main game achievements. The only ones that I have left are the ones that have to do with the main quest line. My first playthrough I did the Minutemen ending, so I guess I got a few achievements from that. But I need to get Underground, Undercover, I need to get Rocket's Red Glare, I need to get Ad Victorium, and then for the Institute there's Mankind Redefined, Powering Up, and Nuclear Family. And I'm pretty sure that those are all like mutually exclusive. The Railroad, the Brotherhood, and the Institute. Those particular achievements can only come if you choose one faction or the other, and you can only choose one faction per playthrough unless you reload the game and go back and redo. Which is probably what I'll do. I was saying that a little bit ago. I'll probably go and do Undercover, because I'm already in the middle of that one. Just gotta go finish it. And then do Rocket's Red Glare, just to get the achievements. And then reload an earlier save, you know, and go back, and then do the Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel will be my official ending for Rose. I don't know. Maybe I could do the Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe I could do the Railroad, reload, do the Brotherhood of Steel, reload, and then go with the Minutemen again. Hey Dark Arrow, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, how you been? This is a very casual Fallout Friday live stream. I am trying to get the Eyes on the Prize achievement. So I've got Spray and Pray. I've got a whole lot of 45 ammo. And I'm just hanging out, collecting tickets. Because all you gotta do is stand here with Spray and Pray, and it just shoots everything for you. You don't even have to aim. Oh good, you're doing great. You're very welcome. I'm glad to hear it. I like to hear good news. There's too much bad news in the world. And in life in general. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what Rose would do. I don't know, you know, it seems to make sense to me though, if you think about it. It would make sense if you had Danse, you did Blind Betrayal, you romanced him, you were in love with him. Wouldn't it make more sense to join the Minutemen? I mean, I know Danse is totally into the Brotherhood still, even though they kicked him out. But you know, he's a military guy, he would have a lot to offer the Minutemen. And since he can't be a member of the Brotherhood, you know, that would be great for him, I think. He could bring some discipline and organization and knowledge, tactical knowledge to the Minutemen. Yeah, I might do that. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do the railroad quest, get the achievements, then reload. Do the Brotherhood of Steel ad Victorium thing. Reload. And then accept Preston's offer to become General of the Minutemen again. That would be kind of a strange story arc for Rose, though. Going from being the Raider Overboss to being the General of the Minutemen. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, because this whole Nuka World thing is like tacked on after the fact. It wasn't designed to sort of fit into the main storyline. Because if you think about it, we went and found Preston in Concord, and as soon as we took him to Sanctuary Hills, he was like, "You think I wouldn't find out who you really are? You need to go kill your Raider friends." And then I go and kill my Raider friends, and 2 minutes later, he's like, "Great, you want to be General of the Minutemen?" Like, what? That's like when I did Blind Betrayal, and Elder Maxon was like, "You should kill Danse," and I was like, "No." And then he goes, "Great, here, I'll promote you to Paladin." Like, what? You're gonna promote me for insubordination? What the hell, dude? That really didn't make any sense at all. Gerald says if you reload, do still keep the achievements. Are you saying that as a statement? I do still keep them, or are you asking as a question? You still keep the achievements. I mean, once you get the achievement, it doesn't matter if you reload. The achievement's already there. Mr. Jewelsmith, he has the Platinum Trophy for Fallout 4. And that's the way he did it. He didn't do like 4 separate playthroughs for every ending. He did one playthrough, but saved the game and got the achievements and then reloaded. Got the other achievements, reloaded. You know, he did it all with one playthrough, but he just would reload back. You just gotta be careful not to overwrite your earlier save. You know, save at the right point in the game and then don't overwrite the save. So yeah, that's the way Mr. Jewelsmith did it. So I'd be able to do that. But it would be kind of time consuming. I would just have to be really careful not to overwrite the older save. But I'm thinking that I might do a third playthrough or start a third character that would just be strictly Institute. Because it seems like the Institute questline is very complicated, and there's some side quests, and I don't know. I don't know if it's something that I would want to try to do on my Rose playthrough, because I just don't feel like Rose is a character that would go with the Institute. It just doesn't feel right. My first character was Fiona, and I call her a charisma build. She was a sneak and snipe with a very high charisma very early in the game. And she was really into working on the settlements and helping the Minutemen and all of that. And then we've got Rose here. Rose is not an intelligence build, she's a strength build. So it's all melee and strength. Brute force. But you know, it might be worth doing an intelligence build. Do a third character, do a third playthrough, and have them go and join the Institute, just so I could find out what all the Institute stuff is. What all of that is like. Because I think there's like, ooh, I got 1,000 for that one. I think there's like Institute power armor and a bunch of Institute side quests, and I don't even know what all. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with the Institute. I haven't done any of it. I mean, I've done the Libertalia thing twice. But that's about all I've ever done. Let's redeem the tickets we have and see where we're at with this. total tickets redeemed 29,408. Alright, so we just need, what, 70 something thousand more tickets to go. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's spend our tickets and see if there's anything new in the prize bin. No, I don't think so. We might have to leave and come back later. Alright. What's your build? I'm asking anyone who's watching right now. What's your build? What's your faction? What's your favorite weapon in Fallout 4? What's your favorite armor? Who's your favorite companion? I asked that one a couple of weeks ago during Fallout Friday. I was giving away companion stickers. So I was like, tell me your favorite companion and I'll send you a sticker of that companion. I still have a Danse or McCready sticker. Nobody wanted Danse or McCready. That is a very interesting drum magazine there. I think those are illegal for personal ownership in some places. I must have gathered a lot of tokens while I was playing through this Nuka World stuff, because I haven't had to stop and buy any yet. Gerald's telling me 45 combat rifle sniper build. Nice. I love snipers. I played as a sniper in Fallout New Vegas. Oh, I thought the mechanics in that game were really good. The sniping mechanics. One of my favorite things to do would be to get up on a hill over a big group of deathclaws. There was a couple of, well, I can remember at least 3 locations in the Mojave where there was a large number of deathclaws, and I would get up on a hill and I'd get my armor-piercing bullets out and I would just headshot all of them. And I had a silencer, so they couldn't tell where I was shooting from. They wouldn't come at me. And I would just pick them all off. Oh, it was so fun. Oh, Dark Era saying, spray and pray, my favorite weapon. That's what I got right here. Oh, and Gerald likes Kate. Yes. Kate is very popular. Kate was the one companion that I had several people ask for in the sticker giveaway, and I had to do a little drawing. To see who would get Kate. She's very popular. Pre or post cleaned up Kate, though? I like Kate better before she gets off her addictions. I didn't like her at all afterwards. But you know what? I think it would have a lot to do with if you were going to romance her or not. Because I think after you clean her up from her addictions, the thing is even if you don't romance her, she'll have a lot of very flirty dialogue. And it just, to me, because I wasn't interested in her romantically, it came off as like really clingy and desperate and almost creepy. Running around with her as a friend and having her be like, oh, don't look at my butt, and you know, whatever stuff that she says. And I was like, you need to stop. I don't know, she just kind of weirded me out. But I guess if like she was a romantic interest and she was saying that kind of stuff, it would make more sense. But yeah, I definitely liked her better before she got cleaned up. It seemed like she was more sassy, more interesting character. Trying to find the winners of that giveaway that I did, because I think there's still a couple people that hadn't claimed their prizes. I gotta make sure they get their goodies. It's posted in the comments. The winners are posted in the comments of the video where we did the giveaway. There it is. Oh, that's the blast radius. Okay, we did a blast radius giveaway back on January 19th. Kimberly A was the winner of that, and she just sent me a message and told me she had received it. Let's see, let me grab my tickets here. That wasn't very many. It's because I wasn't paying attention. I seem to get more tickets if I shoot them right away rather than waiting for them to like fill up the whole shooting gallery. I was using frag grenades earlier. Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, Ice Stella ended up winning Kate. And I haven't heard from Ice Stella. And JP got Nick and Preston. But I haven't heard from JP yet either. Oh, okay. Dark Era saying Kate was my first companion, and then I found a mod called Heather Companion, and she is my favorite. Nice! Is she voiced? Like, did they have somebody voice her, or are they using voice files from the game? Hey Max, how you doing? Max is in the chat room. Max says, hey Jewel, good to see you. Oh, thank you. Good to see you too. How you been? I'm back. I'm back as Rose here, and we're in the Nuka World arcade, trying to get 100,000 tickets. And while we do that, we're hanging out and we're talking. We're talking about Fallout. What's your favorite weapon? What's your favorite companion? What's your favorite armor? Gerald's using the 50 caliber sniper rifle. Or I thought you said you were using the 45. Either or. Or are you talking about the 50 caliber was the one in Fallout New Vegas? I can't remember what. I thought it was the 308 in Fallout New Vegas. I could be wrong though. I sure miss having the different types of ammo though. The armor piercing versus the regular. And I miss having to repair my weapons and armor. Okay, I know maybe it was just kind of an annoying thing for most people, but I found that it added a level of realism to the game and of challenge, you know, having to constantly worry about repairing your equipment. And it was also fun because it gave you something to do with all the weapons you would find. I mean, I know that in this game, Fallout 4, you know, you can scrap them or you can sell them. But it would be nice, too, if you could use them to... well, and you can use the parts. You can interchange the parts to upgrade, you know. Like if I... Which is what I did with Granny's Kiss. Oh, I got 1,000 on that one. Rock on. With Granny's Kiss, you know, I kept finding baseball bats that had better mods than my baseball bat. And then I would take them off and put them on mine or whatever. And that's cool. But if any of you played Fallout New Vegas, you'll remember it was like, you know, over time with use, you know, your weapons would degrade and your armor would get damaged. And you could either like go, there was a lady that lived out near Novak, I think, and you could go to her and she'd repair stuff, but she could only repair it up to like 75%. She wasn't that good. Or you could go to the NCR, and the NCR would repair stuff up to 100%. Or you could get it, you know, if you found something, you know, like if you were using a 10mm pistol and then you found a 10mm, you could scrap it for parts to like repair yours or whatever. I loved that. I thought that was a lot of fun. That's one mechanic that I miss in Fallout 4 that I wish they had. Oh, both. Okay. Gerald's saying both. He used both 50 and 45. Nice. Hey, Fallen Reaper says, good to be back. Are you back? Did you change your name? Are you somebody else normally? Because I don't recognize your name. But hey, I'm glad you're back. Whoever you are. Oh, Dark Era is telling me Heather had her own voice with over 1,200 lines of voiced dialogue. Hey, that's cool. She would interact with other companions and comment about the wasteland. Very nice. Boy, that took a lot of work. Whoever made that. Well, it's like there's a mod for Skyrim called Teldrin Sirius, where somebody took and basically took every voice file for Teldrin Sero in the game and then used Audacity. I think that's what they told me, because the mod creator messaged me about it because they knew that I was a huge Teldrin fan. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the mod because it's on PC and I don't play Skyrim on PC, but there's some videos on YouTube. You should look it up. It's called Teldrin Sirius. But she basically, well, he, whoever they are, I don't know, you know, but they took the voice files and like spliced them using Audacity so that Teldrin like says completely new things, and they did such a great job of it that you can't even tell. Like, it sounds like completely new voiced dialogue, but it's not. It's just amazing. Oh, okay. Fallen Reaper used to be Pirate Master. Okay. Alright, thanks.
I think you should stay on.
I know some people change their names a lot on YouTube, and then I can't keep track. Or they change their icons or whatever, and then I can't keep track. But yeah, the stuff people do with mods just amazes me. If I was younger and had more time to get into all that, oh my gosh. I would be making so many mods. I just don't have the time. Back in the day when I did have time for stuff like that didn't exist. Well, I mean, I guess it did. I mean, there were computer games and stuff, but... I think, when did Elder Scrolls first come out? 94? 97? No, it was 94. I think. But I didn't play Elder Scrolls when it first came out. I didn't start playing Elder Scrolls until Skyrim, and then I started playing Oblivion on the PS3, but I never finished it. Oblivion was good, but I don't have a PS3 anymore. I just, you know, I want to finish Oblivion, but the character designs were just so awful. They really were. I mean, the dialogue didn't bother me too much, though it was only painfully obvious that I think they had all of like 3 voice actors work on that game. I mean, everyone's voice sounds like everyone else's voice, and I mean, it's even worse than Skyrim for getting repetitive, but the character design was just such shit. The landscapes were decent. I mean, I loved Cyrodiil. I loved the castles and the forests and the monsters, and I loved the, you know, the weird, like, elven shrines and shit that you'd go down into, like, because in Skyrim it's all, you know, the ancient Nord stuff, and you go down into the Dragor crypts and everything, and it's all ancient Nords. But in Cyrodiil, it's all the Aelid, or however you pronounce that, the ancient elves stuff. And that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I never got a chance to finish it. I wish they would remaster that. Well, I think some people have on PC. You can play Oblivion with better graphics. Never have played Morrowind, and I really should because I love the Dunmer, and I've heard that's like the best Elder Scrolls game ever. Oh wow, okay. Dark Era saying, I think the voice actor who did that, the mod you were talking about, also did a character in Fallout 3 or Skyrim. Wow, so somebody must have like paid some bucks to get this person to come in and do... I mean, I can't imagine that they would do it for free. 1,200 lines of dialogue. Alright, after this, let's go see what trouble we can get into. I was gonna keep doing this till I ran out of tokens, but I just keep having more tokens. I don't know where all those tokens came from. How many freaking tokens do I have? Let's look. Inventory. I think tokens are under miscellaneous. Maybe N for Nuka World arcade tokens? God knows. Here we go. Nuka-Cade tokens. Okay, geez, I got 116 still. Good God. That's probably enough. I probably don't need to buy any more.
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Not really, no, because they're dicks who kicked you out, Danse. You really need to get over this. Oh, Gerald's saying Morrowind is the best. Needs to be remastered for PS4. I agree. I mean, they're putting Skyrim on everything. You know, there's Skyrim VR and Skyrim for Switch and Skyrim on your microwave and Skyrim on your toaster and Skyrim. But, like, you know, you think they would dig into that, you know, content that they already have since they're... redeem tickets, yes. You know, since they're doing all that with Skyrim, I mean, why not dig into what they've got with Oblivion and Morrowind and just put it out there, you know? Alright, so now I have totally redeemed 37,857. Well, that's something. We're more than a third of the way there to the Eyes on the Prize trophy, but I'm getting a little bored with this, and so I'm sure you are too. Oh, I need to pick up my paddle balls. Don't get so excited, Rose. You've already got a bunch of these. Hello? Can she not get that one? Is it glitched? Oh, there it was.
Excellent.
Oh, look at her. She's all, ooh, it's playing music and everything. Like, no, you've already got a bunch of these. Let's go see if we have enough to do all the different weaponized paddle ball things.
To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, it's an archaeological relic.
Your mom's an archaeological relic. Oh, wait. Actually, she is, because I'm your mom. Oh, dang. Oh, that's sick. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If my kid is the source of the DNA for all synths, and that's why he's called father, then does that make me related to Danse? Huh? Huh? Maybe? What do you think of that moral conundrum there? Oh, Fallen Reaper is saying Obsidian's making the new Fallout game, and I'm really hoping it's Fallout New Vegas 2. Are they? Are they officially making it? I heard rumors. I didn't know anything was official. Max loved Morrowind, but really want Elder Scrolls 6 to come out soon. Yeah, you and me both, Max. You and me both. They need to stop dicking around with all this Skyrim shit and move on and give us a new Elder Scrolls game. Alright. Let's go out to Fizztop Mountain and see if Gage is there. Because when we fast traveled here to Nuka World, Shank was out front of the market. Even though I had sent him to stay at Starlight Drive-In. Apparently he's not. He like reset back in front of the market, which was his usual spot before I did all the raider stuff, and I had to kill him and, you know, teabag him and loot his corpse and all that stuff. But I'm wondering if, because I had sent Gage to live at Starlight Drive-In as well, so I'm wondering if Gage is still there, or if Gage, if the game has like reset him back at Fizztop Grill, or if he's just wandering around Nuka World. At some point I'm going to randomly run into him and I'm going to have to kill him. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go down. Oh, another Nuka-Cade token. But let's go check it out. I also want to see if I've left any like power armor or whatever. I had stored a bunch of stuff here. I don't know what all is still stored here. Let's go check it out. Yeah, Max says that's a crazy theory. The sole survivor is the birth giver of the creator of synths. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought that was the whole thing, was like, that was why they kidnapped... Okay, spoiler alert, sorry for anybody that hasn't played through the whole game, but I thought that was the whole point of stealing my kid, was because they needed untainted DNA that hadn't been awash in radiation forever and ever. And so they came and swiped my kid, and then ended up using my kid's DNA for all of their synth genetic development stuff. But, you know, I mean, I don't really know how that works, though. Like, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. Like, if they were taking pieces of DNA and recombining them, then the resulting synths might be so completely unrelated to me that, you know, it would just be like any other person. You know, not a direct descendant, right? But it is just kind of creepy that, you know, they do call, again, spoiler alert, they do call him father, and if Danse is a synth, then he would have my son's DNA. So it's kind of pervy. Alright, so I do have this power armor here. I do have this power armor here. Let's see what we've got up here. Oh yeah, from when we killed Dixie. And some other junk we found around here. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Oh, what's in here? A whole bunch of crap. Well, let's take it. Let's take it. Because why would I leave it here? I don't think that Rose would be comfortable, like, spending the night or hanging out here, considering that she had murdered all of the raiders that were here. And any stragglers might try to come after her. I mean, I guess the stragglers would still try to come after her in the wasteland, in the Commonwealth, but this just doesn't seem like the kind of place she'd want to stay and hang out. Wow, there's a bunch of shit in here, too. Let's take it.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
I ain't slowing us down, Danse. I have the perk. Just watch your sassy mouth. Oh, Fallen Reaper saying, well, they said it themselves. What, the Institute? Who said what? Or are you talking about Obsidian? Dude, If they actually said they're working on the next Fallout, I want to see that article. Send me that link, because that would be the shit. That would be the absolute shit. Holy crap, that would be awesome. I don't think I want any of the other junk in here. Have I looted all this? Yeah, I guess I have. I wish this had been a house kind of like Home Plate. I know I've said that before, but it just would make sense for it to have a workshop. Take that. Man, I wish we could put these in our settlements. Look at that thing. That would be cool. These little divider walls. Curtains or whatever. Dang, I got 2 sets of power armor in here. All right, the Overboss power armor. Right. Danse? I'm trying to get in here. Oh, nothing in there. All right, well, I guess I have a whole bunch of power armor to move out of here. I mean, I don't need to, but sure, why not? I'll go grab, well, you know, I'll have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, but if this was real life, I would grab a few settlers or somebody, get Kate and McCready to come out and put it on and carry it back to the Commonwealth. Because screw this place. Rose doesn't exactly have happy memories. That's always kind of been my thing with Rose. It's not that she was ever a gleeful raider overboss, but that she was just trying to survive. You know? Just trying to survive. Alright, I can fast travel because I have the perks, so let's go back to the Commonwealth, drop off all of our junk. Hey, Victor Ortega, how you doing? Oh, Fallen Reaper is saying Obsidian. So Obsidian themselves said they were going to work on the next Fallout game? Ah, I would love to hear that. I would love to read that article. Yeah, lay it on me. That would be cause to rejoice. For sure. That would be amazing. I hope it's not going to be an MMO though, like they did Skyrim, where they were like, "Ooh, the next Skyrim game is going to be Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to give it to ZeniMax or whatever the heck." Who did the other one? The Elder Scrolls Online wasn't a Bethesda Studios game. They gave it to someone else. Well, I mean, you know, it's still part of like the Bethesda publisher, but it's not Bethesda Studios. And yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to be that. I don't want a Fallout Online game, thank you very much. I want another Fallout game. And yes, if it was New Vegas Part 2, it would be awesome. I don't think they'll do that, though. I mean, I could be wrong, totally. You know, I mean, who am I to say what they're going to decide to do? But it just seems like whenever they do Fallout or Elder Scrolls games, they always seem to want to go in a new direction and do something they haven't done before. So if they've already done New Vegas, why would they do New Vegas again? I mean, like, they might do something similar or something that's located, you know, I don't know, like in California or Arizona or someplace out there. I don't know. But I just don't see them revisiting the same location they had been in before. Going back to Las Vegas. Because they've already done it. Game developers tend to like to do new things. I don't know, but like I said, I could be totally wrong. We'll see. Alright, I have got a bunch of inventory. Let's see what I got.
Well, I guess maybe there are some problems inside the Brotherhood.
Oh, really? You think so, Travis? Travis is saying there are problems inside the Brotherhood.
People not getting along.
Interesting. People not getting along. Is he talking about me? Or Danse?
I don't really know. This is all just stuff that I heard.
Alright. Let's take a look at our junk here. I don't know if I have any important junk. Probably not. But I don't want to put any important junk in here and have it get destroyed. So I'm just going to kind of take a look at what I have as I'm putting it in here. I'm not going to do the store all junk button. See if there's anything. I don't think there's anything important in here, but you never know. There are sometimes strange little random pieces of junk that I don't want to scrap. For various reasons. That is a lot of junk, though. Oh, Gerald's gotta go. Later, Gator. Okay, Gerald. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Oh, okay. Fallen Reaper says, it's been a while since I was able to watch your stream because my phone's having problems. Oh, that's a bummer. You're watching me on a phone? That's cool. Yeah, this all looks... Look at all that oil. That's a lot of oil. That's a lot of cigarettes. Jeez. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, skulls. Yeah, we need skulls to make raider things. Of course, I'm not really making a lot of raider things anymore. But for a while, I was like constantly on the lookout for skulls, because you need skulls to make a bunch of the raider tents and raider spikes and raider things. And there just never seemed to be enough skulls in the wasteland for all the raider stuff that Rose wanted to build. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. But we still have a whole bunch of weapons and armor, so let's go put that down here. Let's take a look at the weapons and armor that... Who the hell is that? Who the hell is... Oh, Sheffield. Sheffield, you bastard. Look, he's walking right past the scene of the crime, too. I had a Deathclaw egg that I had stored in a case right here, put on display a few episodes ago. And then I came back and it was gone. See, I knew it was Sheffield. Sheffield ate it. He had a hangover and he ate it.
Long time, no.
Nah, it probably just fell through the world. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm blaming Sheffield. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have here. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Defiant armor piercing automatic combat shotgun. The final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. Why would I need that? Why would that even be a thing? Well, that's a lot of frag grenades. Lucky handmade rifle. What's that do? Critical shots do double damage. Critical meter fills faster. Don't need it. Maximum capacity. Huge flamer. Alright, don't need it. Got a couple of paddle balls. Recoil compensated advanced combat shotgun. Don't need it. Relentless laser rifle. Refills your action points on a critical hit. Okay, I could see the use of that, maybe. I don't really pay any attention to the critical hit stuff. Every once in a while, when I remember, when I first started playing this playthrough, I did more critical hit stuff just because, you know, I was low level and it would kill things faster and whatnot. But after a while, I just kind of started ignoring it. Just doesn't really seem to matter. Another syringer rifle that I don't need. See, there's a thirst zapper there. And you can mod those up in different ways. If you go to the Beverageer Lab in Nuka World and get the schematics and the weaponized Nuka-Cola stuff and all that. Alright, let's store that. Don't need it. Now, let's look through all the apparel. Inventory management today, huh? This is all crap that I must have gathered throughout doing the Nuka World stuff and then just kept storing it. See all this stuff here you get from the different places in Nuka World. This is all Nuka World stuff. Cowboy hat, prospector hat. That's what I used to dress up my settlers at Spectacle Island in my Fiona playthrough. Fiona built a castle at Spectacle Island, and she built like an Old West town at Spectacle Island. And she had everyone wearing this Old Westy clothes from Nuka World. You can see that on my Settlement Tour series on my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, look up Jewel Smith. I got a bunch of playlists. Contraptions, settlement tours, all kinds of stuff over there. Skyrim, Dishonored, Bioshock. Banded helmet. Okay. Oh, look, I think this was this Nisha's helmet? Was that her name? One of the raider leaders, the disciples. And this guy, what was his name? Savoy? I think that was Savoy's helmet. That's pretty wicked looking. I don't think Danse would appreciate Rose putting that on, though. Ooh, the sea captain hat. I like that. A shock collar. How did I end up with a shock collar? Oh, dang. I don't know how I got that. Did I loot it off of a dead slave at Nuka World or something? I don't remember how I ended up in the possession of that shock collar. Oh, and power armor. How in the world did I get power armor? So there's a lot of Western clothes that you can get from Nuka World. So you could do a whole settlement of people in like Old West clothes. And then for the castle, to have everybody dressed up in medieval stuff, I used a lot of the disciples and operator's armor, because actually it looks pretty medieval if you do the right combinations. Okay. Do I have any... What is this one? Exo1. What do I have on me here? Let's look again. Apparel. Okay, I have T60 and T51, a bunch of stuff. Okay. So do I need to put any, or do I have full suits? I think I have full suits. Oh, that's T51. Okay, let's see. T51, they need a right arm. Broken items cannot be equipped till they've been repaired. Okay. Alright, well let me repair them then. That's fine. Hey, Fallen Reaper is asking, what is your stream schedule again? Fallout Friday is every Friday. And there's not an exact time as to when I do stream. It kind of depends on what else is going on in my day. But it's usually sometime in the afternoon. Today I got kind of an early start. I think I started up around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. But sometimes I don't start until 3 or 4. And that's Eastern time. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So sometimes I'll stream between like 3 and 6 or 3 and 7. Last week I did like a 6-hour stream. I streamed from like 3 until 9 o'clock, but that was rare because I was playing as Fiona and I just didn't want to I didn't want to say goodbye. I like her in Hancock. But and then every Tuesday is Try It Tuesday, and Try It Tuesday live streams are when I try out a game I've never played before. Those are often demos, not always, but usually demos, so the live stream's only about an hour or two, depending on how long the demo is. And then in between, try it Tuesdays and Fallout Friday. I was gonna say try out Tuesdays and Fallout Fridays. I do uploads of BioShock the Collection. Oh, that one needs to be repaired. Okay. And BioShock the Collection can't be live streamed, or I would live stream it. I wish to God I could live stream it. I would be getting through it so much faster. Because if I can just flip the switch and play the game and play for 2 or 3 hours and then be like, okay, thanks for joining me, bye. You know, that's so much easier than having to play and then stop. Because the PlayStation will only save up to an hour. So I'll play for about 45, 50 minutes, stop, then I have to like render it, you know, save it to the PlayStation 4, upload it to YouTube, wait for it to upload. I have to like wait for YouTube to render it, you know, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes there's problems, then I gotta go and either replay or re-upload or whatever, and then, you know, go and play another hour, do all of that, play another hour, do all, it's a pain in the neck. It's such a pain in the neck. I mean, but I love playing BioShock, don't get me wrong. I mean, I absolutely love playing BioShock. So, you know, I put up with it. But it would be so much easier if I could live stream it. But I can't. Don't know why, but I just can't. Live streaming is not available for BioShock the Collection from PS4 to either Twitch or YouTube. It's just not. Okay, so let's look at... They need a right arm for this suit. And a left leg, it looks like. Yeah. So now we have a full T-51 here. Very nice and shiny. Let's see what else we got going on. We got a Raider suit. What is this? So this looks like a mismatched kind of thing. Is that piezonucleic power armor? Is it a 51? It doesn't look like 45. This is 45. 45 is a little boxier and has a handle on the front of it. That looks like 51, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. That's 51. It's not 60. That's not EXA-1 for sure. Do I have any T60? Oh, there are some. There's some. It's got the 2 handles. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so this is definitely T51. Not that it matters. I mean, we could mix and match, right? Alright, let's see what else we have going on here. This is T60. Seems to be missing a left leg. There you go, T60. Left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, okay. There we go. I don't even know why I bother, because I don't use any of this. It is strictly a collection. I guess I'll put that on there for the Raider power armor, sure. Oh, hey Danse. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. I remember now why I have all this. Because it gets Danse all worked up. That's why I have it. It gets him all worked up. He likes to hump all the power armor. Okay. Let's put this in here. Oh, I've got a whole bunch in here already anyway. Okay, that's fine. Hey Flo, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm not sure what I want to do with this shock collar. I was gonna put it on display, but I don't know what I would display it with here. I guess I could put it on this dude, since I've already got one of those necklaces on display. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There you go, that's what I meant to do. Alright, where's the shock collar? Shock collar. Shock collar is the kind of thing that I would probably set next to a bed for Fiona and Hancock if I had one in that playthrough. Like, if I have all these bedrooms and little houses that I build for them in all of my settlements because they're always, you know, touring the Commonwealth and helping the settlers and whatever. And then, you know, in their bedrooms I will have these little displays of like, you know, like I'll take one of the skulls that doesn't have the top on it and use it for an ashtray and put cigarettes in it, or you know, I'll put like a shock baton, or I'll put some chems, or I'll put whiskey, or I'll put all this like crazy shit in their bedrooms. And a shock collar is one of those things I would probably put in their bedroom, but that's not Rose and it's not Danse, so oh, it can be equipped with the Yao Guai finger necklace. Oh wow, look at it, even like flashes, it beeps. Or it has a little flashing red light. It doesn't beep, but it flashes. Do you guys remember Fallout New Vegas? They had that one DLC with the shock collar and you had to be really careful because if it started beeping, your head was going to blow off. Oh my god, I hated that one. I really did. It made me so tense to play that one. God, it was so stressful. What was that one called? I can't remember. It was the hotel. It was a Sierra Madre. Sierra Madre. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Kimberly A is here. Oh, we were just talking about you earlier. I was saying how you had won the Blast Radius thing and had just told me that you got your Blast Radius box. How you doing? I am back being Rose. I'm not Fiona. Back to being Rose again. We just went out to Nuka World, and I've been trying to get the eyes on the prize, so I'd spent quite a bit of time just standing there shooting at the shooting gallery with spray and pray, and we were discussing Rose's future in the Commonwealth and how I might go about getting the rest of the achievements in the main game, and which ending would be appropriate for Rose, which faction would be appropriate for her. But then I was kind of getting bored just standing there shooting at things, and I imagine if I'm bored, you're bored, so we are just putting away. We went up to Fizztop Mountain, and it was full of a bunch of crap that I had stored there. And so I was bringing a bunch of crap back to Red Rocket. But see, the thing is, when we fast traveled, yeah, I know I don't have my power armor on, that's fine, because I'm going to go pick up the power armor that I left in Nuka World. When I fast traveled to Nuka World during this live stream, Shank was there. Shank I had sent to Starlight Drive-In, and for some reason, just now, when I fast traveled to Nuka World, he was standing out in front of the market and attacked me. So I had to kill him. And I'm curious, or I was curious, if Gage would be back at Fizztop Mountain, since I had sent him to Starlight Drive-In, and then I killed all the raiders, and I haven't seen Gage since. No, I haven't. I haven't gone to Far Harbor. Kimberly's asking me if I've gone to Far Harbor, or if Rose has gone to Far Harbor. Nope, not yet. She went out and found the Nakomi residence, if that's how you pronounce their last name, I can't remember. You know, the ones whose daughter went missing, and that's what sends you to Far Harbor. She went out there and found them, but she's never actually gone to Far Harbor. Dead money. Dead money, Kimberly is saying. Right. Right. Dead money. Well, that's the name, but it took place at the Sierra Madre, right? The hotel was called the Sierra Madre. Like, we fast traveled here, and then there he is. He's still there. Shank just walked out and started shooting at us.
Got the power plant back online, huh?
Yep. So I'm wondering if I'm going to run into Gage here at some point. Well, yeah, I think that the name of the hotel was the Sierra Madre, and the storyline of the Dead Money DLC was based on a movie, right? Wasn't there an old movie called The Treasure of Sierra Madre? Oh, here we go. Getting laggy again. Please don't crash, game. Oh, there we go. Okay. It always, like, lags right when... Oh, I'll take those. Every little bit helps. Alright, we'll go in, fire off a few rounds at the shooting gallery. But yeah, I think there's an old movie called The Treasure of Sierra Madre, and that's what the story was kind of loosely based on for the Dead Money DLC. That's the one with all the gold bricks, right? You go in and you find like a shit ton of gold bricks, but you can't carry them out because it's like it's designed in such a way that it's impossible to escape while carrying all of it. But I managed to do it. Okay, yeah, the name of the DLC was Dead Money, but the hotel was the Sierra Madre, right? Okay, but yeah, I know there was a way to do it. I played Fallout New Vegas on PS3, so I didn't use console commands. But there was a particular way. I saw somebody do it on YouTube. There was a tricksy way to manage to escape with all of the gold bars, and I did it. I know you have to only take my word for it because I couldn't stream. That was on PS3, so it wasn't streamable, but I did it. I got out with all the gold bars, and I had to very slowly drag them across the Mojave. But I have them. I was so proud of myself. Alright, 825 tickets. Let's keep on trucking. See, with Spray and Pray, I don't have to aim. I just aim for the center and it just automatically hits everything, so it's fine. But yeah, that Sierra Madre one, Dead Money, was the one where you had the shock collar on, right? Ugh, that was so stressful. And then there was the Big MT. Was that what it was called? That one was kind of cool. I had mixed feelings about it because I got so sick of those damn scorpions. It was scorpions, right? They were constantly popping up and they were so hard to kill. But it was so fun though because it had all the robots and it had the really cool house you could live in with all the little robotic things that would talk to you and stuff. It had a really, really cool residence. Player residence. But I gotta say, my very, very favorite is Honest Hearts. I think that's what it was called, the Honest Hearts DLC. It was written by John Gonzalez, who was the writer for Horizon Zero Dawn. And it was the most beautifully written thing. Not the main storyline. The main storyline was decent. It was okay. But there were these terminal entries. There was like a secondary story where you'd go around and read all these different terminal entries and read about a character in the game who you never meet, but is like kind of integral to the storyline of the Honest Hearts DLC. And it was the most incredible experience I've ever had playing a video game, was playing that DLC and following the main storyline and then following that secondary storyline and then kind of seeing how the two of them wove together. And oh my god, it made me cry so hard. It was my absolute favorite in Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah, then there was the Big MT was Old World Blues? Okay. What was the one that was the road? There was like a long, Lonesome Road, was that what it was called? There was one where you had to go through... I never understood that one. I played it, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what was going on. It didn't seem very well designed. It seemed terribly emotional, like I was supposed to understand what was happening, but I didn't. Because it seemed based around like the NCR versus the Legion. But I didn't do the NCR or the Legion. I did the Independent Vegas ending. Oh god, I got 1300 that time. How did I manage to do that? I don't know, it's been so long since I played New Vegas. All the DLC kind of like, it's all blurred together. Okay, Lonesome Road, right. Okay, Kimberly's saying Lonesome Road was the last DLC to come out. Well, when I played New Vegas, I had the Game of the Year edition, so it had all the DLC included. But that is the last one I played, because I tried to play them in order of when they came out. And I played it after I had played through most everything else in New Vegas. Like, I had explored everything in the Mojave, and then I went and did Lonesome Road. But it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't make any sense to me. And I even listened to the different recordings. I liked the little robot. Isn't that where Eddie was from? The little iBot that floated around with you? Eddie was cool. Tickets. Oh, only 700 from that round. But yeah, I tried to make sure that I looked at everything, read everything, listened to everything, so I would understand what was happening in the storyline, but it just, this guy kept, there was like some main character, and he kept talking to me like, he was one of the couriers or something, and he knew a lot about me, and I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. That he kept talking about, what was it, the bear, and because the bear represented the NCR, and then there was like whatever represented the Legion, the bear and the wolf or something, I don't remember. And anyway, I don't know, none of it made any sense to me because I didn't give a crap about either faction. I mean, I didn't like the Legion because they were dicks, but you know, and I helped the NCR, and I used them to like repair my armor and stuff like that, but I didn't really like, I wasn't all gung-ho for the NCR. But yeah, I did the Independent Vegas ending. So I don't know, I just didn't really understand what was going on in that DLC. If anybody understands it, explain it to me, please. Because I don't get it. All I remember is there was some crazy shit to shoot at. And I think, wasn't there like a new weapon, Rocket's Red Glare or something like that? That's about all I remember from that. Alright, let's redeem tickets. Yes. Exchange your tickets for fun and exciting prizes. Alright. Oh, wow, look, I've total redeemed 42,000. I'm getting there. I'm almost halfway there. Let's see if the prizes have changed because we've been gone for a little while. Souvenir magnets. You can't even put them on anything either. I wish they stuck to the refrigerators. That would be cool. Alright. Enough of that. Let's go grab some power armor and take it back. Take it back to Red Rocket. Now see, if Danse would get out of his power armor, I could use him to help me transport another suit of power armor, but he doesn't. He never gets out of his power armor. Yeah, if I end up running into Gage here, it's going to be a very awkward reunion. I I don't know. I mean, I eventually ended up romancing Gage. Because, you know, why not? I mean, he was there. But I don't think there was ever really, like, a lot of strong affection between Gage and Rose. It was more just like a partnership of convenience. I'll probably just hang back and let Danse kill Gage, because that seems to make more sense. Let the ex and the current boyfriend duke it out. Alright. Let's jump in this one. Oh, Kimberly's saying you will have to kill Gage if you encounter him. Seems odd that he has not returned. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's still at Starlight Drive-In. I haven't gone over there to see if he's there.
Feels like you can take on the world.
But that's where Shank was supposed to be, and Shank came back. The game sent Shank back to his, you know, original position outside of the market. Oh, I didn't want to go to Evan's place. No, I want to go to the Commonwealth. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Well, because I think if you dismiss Gage when he's a follower, if you don't send him to one of your raider outposts, he'll just go back to Nuka World and, like, wander around. That's what I've heard. Like, he'll wander the streets. But I don't know. We could go over to Starlight and see if he's still there. Let's go drop off this power armor. But yeah, so I was saying earlier that I think what I'm going to do is probably do the Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare, because I'm already in the middle of Underground Undercover. And then I think that leads straight to Rocket's Red Glare. And I'll do those, and I'll get the railroad trophies, and then I'll reload. I'll make a save before I do them, and I'll reload. And then we'll just pretend Rose never did it. It was a bad dream. I don't know if I'm going to start on that today or wait and do it next Fallout Friday. But, you know, I want to get the trophies. But I just don't think that Rose would go with the railroad. I think she would kind of have a lot of disdain for the railroad. I mean, as much as, you know, she knows that Danse, you know, spoiler alert, she knows what Danse is, and she knows that the railroad's trying to help Sense, but, I don't know, I think she would kind of feel like they were, I don't know, just a very disorganized and, shitty organization without very many resources. So, I don't know. I just kind of don't see her wanting to go with the railroad. Okay, so I have another set of power armor. Where are we going to put it? Over here? Is this a good spot for it? Can we put in a little piece of floor right there? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna fit there. Let's move this one over a little bit. Shuffling around the power armor collection. Getting Danse all worked up. Yep, see, Danse liked that. Alright. Now let's take the fusion core out. Let's hop in this one. Let's see if that one's lined up. Shift it to the left just a little bit and forward an inch. I know, I'm being particular. Excuse me, Danse. Danse? Alright. Is that good enough? Danse, I'm trying to get a look at my power armor collection here, and you're kind of in the way. Alright, close enough. Alright, so now let's go and grab the Nuka-Cola armor. Where are we going to put that? Guess we could put it right here. Alright, let's go back and get the Nuka-Cola armor at Nuka World. I thought there was more than one Nuka-Cola armor. Or was that... I know there's more than one Vim armor. I don't know if Rose has managed to run into the Abraxo and Sugar Bombs armor. Where do you get those? I don't remember. I know Fiona has them. I don't think Rose has ever done those. Abraxo paint job. Let's see. There's an Abraxo paint job. There's the Sugar Bombs paint job. Comes with Contraptions Workshop add-on. Does it just show up? Maybe I just haven't made it. Maybe it's automatically in there and I just didn't notice. I guess I'll check. When I get back to my power armor, I'll see. Oh. We'll go shoot up the arcade a little bit. Everybody, piss on Shank. Spit on him as you run by. Alright, it's gonna lag for a second. Every time I pass through this courtyard, the game freezes up for just a second. Yep, there it goes. This is a respawning soda machine. If anyone's interested in getting a lot of Nuka-Cola. Let's go in. We'll hit the arcade a few more times. Oh my gosh. Why would they even have an achievement like that? 100,000 tickets. It's like they were just trying to come up with something just to have the achievement. I mean, I don't know. I have this thing where I like the achievement. Oh, a light bulb. I like the achievements to be not useful is not the word, but you know, relevant. Things that you know, aren't necessarily easy to do in the game, but you know, are part of the game. It just seems like having an achievement where it's like, here, sit in the arcade and just play arcade games for hours and hours. Play a game within a game to get this achievement. Seems kind of dumb, which is why I don't usually chase achievements. But here I am. I'm almost halfway to 100,000 tickets. And I've done every other achievement in the DLC for Fallout 4. All the DLCs, all the add-ons. I have every achievement. Except this one. So while I sit here and shoot at the shooting gallery to get tickets, I've got spray and pray in my hands because it's easy. I don't have to aim. It just knocks everything down, gets me fast tickets. What do you guys think of Fallout 4? What's your favorite weapon, favorite armor, favorite companion, favorite faction? Tell me all about it. What do you like best? What was your favorite experience in Fallout 4? Your favorite Fallout 4 memory? Oh, that was 900 tickets. Good. Good deal. Earlier I was checking grenades at this thing, and grenades do work at knocking down all of the targets. I also jumped over the counter and was whacking them with my baseball bat. That also works, but not as well as spray and pray. Spray and pray gets more tickets faster. So I was kind of tempted, when I first did Blind Betrayal with Danse, I was kind of tempted to go and do the railroad ending for this. And in fact, throughout most of this playthrough with Rose, I'd been saying, for those of you who've watched me for a long time, you know I've been saying a lot that Rose might side with the railroad because they're kind of rebels, right? They're rebels. They're taking down the Institute and the Brotherhood and all of that. But no, I think as I've played through the game and the idea of who Rose is and the character that's developed, I don't think she would like the railroad. 700, okay. Because she's not necessarily about, like, oh, sticking it to the man, or getting justice for the Commonwealth, or taking down the Institute. She's not even necessarily about that. Or, you know, helping people that need help, or helping synths, or whatever. She's not about any of that. She's selfish. She's a survivor. She admires strength. I suppose she would side with the railroad if she thought it would be a benefit to her and to Danse.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
But see, Danse doesn't like the railroad. Even though the Brotherhood kicked him out, he still supports Brotherhood ideals. So I don't think he would want Rose to join the railroad. Hey, Celtic Granny, how are ya? Is it warm where you are? It's very warm here. It was just like super cold the other night and now it's warm again. That's Carolina weather for you. If you don't like the weather, just wait, because it'll change. Oh, 700 tickets. Can we see Rose? Oh yeah, we can. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I think it's like 80 here where I am. But like 2 nights ago it was 35. These big temperature swings. Like 1 minute I have my AC on, the next minute I've got my heater on. Yeah, and getting ready to rain tonight. Yeah, it's gonna rain here too, supposedly. Alright, let's see if I'm halfway to 100,000 yet. Trying to get the eyes on the prize achievement. Oh, for real? Tomorrow's high is 40, Celtic Granny is telling me. Oh my gosh. Alright, total tickets redeemed, 45,000. Nope, I'm not quite halfway there yet. I probably got to do this about 6 more times. Alright, so here we go. What's your favorite DLC for Fallout 4? I'm asking anyone. Anyone can answer this if you're watching right now. We were talking about Fallout New Vegas expansions. What was it? Lonesome Road, Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues. That was all the New Vegas stuff. But what do you guys think of the DLC for Fallout 4? I mean, I think some of it, like Wasteland Workshop and Vault 88, like some of the ones that just basically add more workshop things you can use to build stuff, I think those are kind of lame. I mean, they should have just been part of the original game, the end, you know, not broken out and called DLC. I think that was kind of crappy. And like, I know Vault 88's got a little bit of a story to it, but personally I think the story's kind of lame. I can't stand Overseer Barstow. And the stuff that's added, I mean, some of it's interesting, but I was not really interested in building vault stuff at all. Like, I like the slot machines, I guess. Though I don't think that's even... I don't think there's... are there slot machines anywhere in the game other than in the Vault 88 stuff where you can, like, build them in your settlements? I mean, it's not like... I don't know. I mean, in New Vegas there were slot machines everywhere because it was in Las Vegas. So that would make sense. But here in the Wasteland, it doesn't seem like... I mean, why slot machines? Why an exercise bicycle? Why... I mean, they did the... they have the weight bench... You know, which I guess kind of makes sense because it's supposed to improve your strength or something, but then they've got that stupid pommel horse, which looks utterly ridiculous. I'm sorry. I mean, no offense to anyone who does gymnastics or, you know, whatever, if that's your thing, but that's not a casual thing that, like, every person would do. Oh yeah, let me just jump up on the pommel horse and start flinging my legs all over the place like a Olympic athlete. Like, nah, that's ridiculous. I mean, they could have had, if they wanted to do something for agility, they could have had, like, I don't know, a tightrope, maybe? Or some kind of balancing thing or something? I don't know. But, I don't know, just personally, I thought the Vault Tech stuff was pretty weak. That was probably my least favorite. And then all the other building components should have just been included in the main game. So your story DLCs would be Automatron and Far Harbor and Nuka World. And I liked all of those. I gotta say, I really, really loved Automatron's ability to make robots. The storyline was okay. I mean, it's short, it's sweet, it's kind of fun. And I love being able to make robots. And I love how in Nuka World, if you have Nuka World and Automatron, you get new robot parts from Nuka World. That's cool. I love the robot stuff. And I know, I mean, I'm playing through as the Nuka World Raider, and I've done a lot of stuff in Nuka World in this playthrough here. So, you know, I like Nuka World. It's cool, the whole post-apocalyptic Disneyland thing. That's a cool concept. But I think they did a shit job of integrating it with the main storyline. It would have been nice if Rose could have just stayed a raider and, like, taken on the Institute or finished the story with the raiders, maybe? I don't know. It just seems a little weird, though. Like, I was saying this earlier, it seemed weird to me that as soon as I met Preston Garvey, he was like, okay, go kill the raiders now. And then I did, and he was like, great, now be the general of the Minutemen. And I'm like, then what was the whole point of having the Nuka World stuff? I mean, he's gonna trust me to run the Minutemen after leading gangs of raiders? Like, what the hell, Garvey? That's not a good decision. I guess it's like Skyrim, though. It's like everywhere you go in Skyrim, like, you just walk in and they're like, oh, please be our leader. Okay. It's like, oh, you're a tank who belongs to the Companions and you're the Harbinger? Hey, be the head of the Thieves Guild. What? Oh, I got a whole bunch that time. Alright, let's go turn these in. Anyway, I mean, I like the Nuka World content, I just didn't think that it was fully fleshed out. And it would have been nice, like in my Fiona playthrough, when I killed all the raiders, it would have been nice, like, I was saying this earlier, it would have been nice to go back to the market and see all the slaves with their shock collars removed. And it would have been nice if those areas of Nuka World that, you know, you can assign to raiders, if you kill all the raiders, it'd be nice if those became settlements and you could assign them to settlers. Just saying. I was extremely disappointed that the Nuka Red Rocket is the only settlement in this DLC. Because even Far Harbor had, like, what? There's 1, 2, 3... There's 3 or 4 settlements in Far Harbor, right? Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 settlements in Far Harbor. You know, so why couldn't they do 4 settlements in Nuka World? Just, pissed me off. Alright, not quite at 50,000, but I think we'll be done there for now. Let's go grab the Nuka World power armor and take it back to Red Rocket. Oh, Celtic Granny is saying Far Harbor is my favorite. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, Far Harbor is my favorite too. Kimberly likes Nuka World best. Flo likes Nuka World too. Okay. Well, it's got some really cool stuff in it. I mean, I do gotta say, I love the Cappy Clues quest. I love all the different little, you know, amusement park worlds you can go to. Even the stuff that's around the perimeter of the map. You know, all this stuff that you can find out here. Like the Grantchester Mystery Mansion and... yeah, there it is. And, you know, Evan's home and the Shovel Museum and all this stuff. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's really well done. There's a lot of content here. But I think for me, what edges out Far Harbor is that it has more settlements and it seems to integrate with the main storyline a little bit better. That would be my only 2 reasons to say Far Harbor was my favorite. I mean, I really do love Far Harbor too. I love Far Harbor and Nuka World, and I'd say they are neck and neck. But what edges out Far Harbor for me being the best is those 2 things. Okay. I think... oh, that's right. We've also got power armor inside here. Oh, dang it. I gotta go get that too. I forgot about that. That's true. Celtic Granny, that's true. So they all have good and bad in them. Yeah, that's true. Celtic Granny's the only thing I like about Vault 88 is the slot machines and the nicer beds and furniture. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. It is nice having the cleaner versions of some of the furniture and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm taking this... which one? Let's take the Overboss power armor. We don't want to leave that here and have somebody come along and decide to be a new overboss of Nuka World now, do we? Let's get that out of there. Kimberly says Vault 88 is okay, but the Overseer is lame. I agree so much. I cannot stand that lady. And Clem. Kimberly says, I do like Clem, though. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Kimberly is, I agree, the pommel horse is so stupid. It is. It's ridiculous. Well, it's like all that contraption stuff where you can, like, shoot people out of cannons and have, like, those Rube Goldberg machines or whatever they're called. You know, all the weird, well, you know, contraptions. Just seems a little odd. Like, why? What's that got to do with anything? You know? Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should go watch some people who've built with it. I mean, I've used some of the pieces. I mean, I've used some of the machines. I've done all the contraptions machines and manufacturing stuff. But I mean, like, you know, the stuff with the ball tracks and everything. Like, I've used some of those pieces in my settlement building, but I haven't used them as ball tracks. I've used them for other things. Like, in my Fiona playthrough at the Boston airport, I built a go-kart track out of the ball track stuff. Or, you know, it's got some pillars and some other wooden pieces that I've used, you know, not for its intended purpose. But that stuff I just don't understand. Like, why does that even exist in the Fallout world? Like, okay, we have a bunch of settlements, we have a bunch of people trying desperately to survive. They're on the edge of starvation. They're fighting off, you know, all the worst creatures that hell could possibly fling at them. But they're gonna stop and build a ball track, or, you know, shoot themselves out of cannons or whatever the hell. I mean, just none of that makes any sense to me. I'm not wrapping my brain around it. Yeah, Kimberly says, being Raider Overboss does feel a bit incomplete. Yeah, like they tacked it on. It was the last DLC to come out, right? And it's like they sort of threw it in there going, hey, here, if you want to be a bad guy, play this. You know, and okay, you know, but it just didn't really seem to fit in with the rest of the storyline. I mean, it's fun. The way I played it as Rose here, I think it worked. Because she didn't go and do the main storyline. She didn't go and meet Preston. She didn't go and do anything. She just, like, basically went straight to Nuka World and became the overboss. And then went back to the Commonwealth and started turning it into a Raider Empire. And that makes sense, I think. You know, if you're just going to ignore the main story and build a Raider Empire, it works. It works. But if you're actually going to go do story mission stuff, because like by the time that Rose started doing story mission stuff, it fell apart. It didn't make any sense anymore. I mean, here she is, this like, you know, super rough and tough Raider Overboss chick. She's a survivor and she's, you know, doing what she has to do, and she's ruthless and blah blah blah, right? She's running all these gangs of raiders, and then she goes to Diamond City and she's like, oh, Nick Valentine, help me find my baby. And I'm like, what? No way. She wouldn't be acting like that. It just didn't work. It just didn't work together. Not at all. Okay. Overboss power armor. Where are we going to put the Overboss power armor? Oh, Danse. Watch out, buddy. I guess I can put it over here. I'll just do another line of power armor here. Okay, so if I'm like right here and I turn around,
don't worry, my ocular sensors are well suited for travel at night.
And I get out of my power armor. Yeah, alright, it'll be right there.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Alright, I'm gonna like try to move this one back just a little bit. I do. I have tons of fusion cores, Ada. Don't worry about it. What is she, my babysitter? That's one thing I don't like about the robots from Automatron is I feel like their personalities are a bit annoying. Alright, so there's the overboss armor. Okay, well, let's go back to Nuka World. Let's make sure I didn't leave any fusion cores in any of these. Yeah, I think I took them all out. I was messing with these earlier. I don't want any of them to go walking off. Alright, let's go back. Back to Nuka World, get the rest of the power armor. Oh no! Celtic Granny found a bug. I have found a bug. Hate with a passion. A bug in the game? Or a bug? A bug. A stink bug. Stink bugs are the worst damn bugs. Uh-oh. Oh no. What's your experience with stink bugs? What did it do to you? Oh no. Flo had a bad glitch in the Grantchester mansion. Invisible wall I couldn't get through. And they never patched it. Oh, how weird. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've done the Grantchester mansion twice and I haven't had any bugs out there. Not that I remember. And I've been to the Winchester Mystery House in real life. The Grantchester Mystery House is based on, well, some people say it's based on the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and it does have some elements that are similar to that too. But it also, I think, has some elements similar to the Winchester Mystery House, which was the subject of that Winchester movie that came out recently. It's in San Jose, California, and I've been there. I've been to it. Alright, let's go up to Fizz Top Grill. I'm just gonna go straight there. Grab the next set of power armor and relocate that one. Kimberly likes Automatron and what it added. And I like the tie-in to Fallout 3. Really? What was the tie-in to Fallout 3 and Automatron? But Nuka World had so much to offer. Yeah. Oh, there is a lot here. It is a lot of fun. I definitely, like I said, I think Nuka World and Far Harbor are kind of neck and neck for me, but Far Harbor just inches out ahead. Alright, let's go in here and get this power armor. It inches out ahead because it seems to integrate with the main story. It almost seems to like tie up loose ends in the main story. And I'll say that when I played Far Harbor, I don't know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Fallout New Vegas. It had that feeling of being a much more comprehensive, well thought out, well planned storyline with interesting things to do and odd things to encounter. And well, I mean, Nuka World had some of that too, definitely, especially the landscape around Nuka World. It's got that Fallout New Vegas feeling to it. Plus, I think I kind of have a thing for islands. I think that's a thing for me too. Like, I really like the Dragonborn DLC in Skyrim because of the island of Solstheim. And then Far Harbor is an island, so maybe that's... maybe I have a thing for islands. Plus the followers. I think that I like Old Longfellow better than Gage. I mean, I know I've run around with Gage quite a bit in this playthrough, and he's not bad. He's good in a fight, and his dialogue doesn't get annoying, which is a big plus. I gotta say, that's a huge plus. I mean, you know, there's worse things than Porter Gage in the world, you know? But, well, in the world of Fallout, I guess. But I really liked Old Longfellow. Just as a character, I thought he was cool. So that would be another reason for me to give bonus points to Far Harbor. Oh, okay. Kimberly's saying the Mechanist was a character in Fallout 3. Oh, see, I never played Fallout 3. And that woman had found things that a young child left behind about the Mechanist and took up his mantle. You meet that little kid in Fallout 3 too. Oh, okay. So the storyline kind of ties back into some stuff that happened in Fallout 3. Kind of like how McCready shows back up. Because McCready was in Fallout 3 and then he shows up in Fallout 4. And Elder Maxon was a character in Fallout 3 too, right? And who was the doctor? There was a doctor... The doctor or the scientist that they get to come work on Liberty Prime, she was in Fallout 3. Yeah, it's nice when they do those little callbacks to the older stories. Well, and the character in Nuka World, what's her name, that does the Cappy Clues quest, Sierra Petrovich, I think her name is. She was in Fallout 3. I mean, I'm saying that, not that I played Fallout 3, but that's what I've heard. Speaking of cool robots. There we go. Now, what am I wearing here? Oh, this is more Raider power armor. Okay.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, man.
I'm probably not caring a whole lot about this as Raider power armor. I might want to take the Raider stuff off of it and put other power armor on instead. I don't know. Let's get out of it. Well, this is just gonna get Danse all worked up, me getting in and out of all this power armor. Alright, I'm gonna move this over a little bit.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Yeah, see, I told you he's gonna get all worked up. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna move this one over a little bit. Get out of it. I don't know. Trying to squeeze all this power armor in here. Maybe I should go in the other direction. Hang on. This is riveting gameplay. Organizing my power armor collection. Okay. Let's take that one off. Maybe put it in between these two. Put it right in the middle. Does that work? Can I get out of here? Nope. Am I stuck? Danse? Alright, well that doesn't look half bad. Take a look at my blue quantum power armor. It needs to be repaired a little bit. not the paint. I don't think there's... Is there a paint job on this? No, the blue quantum power armor is just always blue. There's no optional paint jobs for it. Alright. So let's move it out of here. Take a look. I want to see if I have Abraxo and Sugar Bombs and all that other paint jobs. I mean, I know I have them as Fiona. I know I have them as part of the DLCs or whatever, but I mean, as Rose, I'm curious if I have them. Okay, in Fallout 3, Kimberly is telling me Sierra asked you to find Quantum for her vending machine. Okay. And then a guy named Richard wants to buy them from you so he can get in her pants. Okay. Or Ronald, maybe not Richard, but he's a real creep, and you lose karma if you help him. Nice. Yeah, I missed the karma system. I don't think there's really a karma system in Fallout 4, is there? Alright, so let's see. Let's try the T-51 and see what we can do with that.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Alright, Danse like that. So geez, if you wanted to get his affinity up, you just bring him to your power armor collection and get in and out of the power armor a whole bunch, and then his affinity would be up. If you know what I mean. Okay, I guess I can't move that. Is Danse in the way? Danse, get out of the way. Go stand over there. Yeah, he was the one getting in the way. Alright. Let's take a look at what we can do with this. T-51 material man. Okay, so I do have a Abraxo paint job, Sugar Bombs paint job. Why are there two Sugar Bombs paint jobs? It both says increases strength. That's weird. Let's look at the torso. There's the Abraxo torso. There's the Sugar Bombs paint job. Okay. Well, let's do an Abraxo. Why not?
That should keep you alive longer.
Danse loved that. Holy crud. Yeah, he is just gonna be all kinds of worked up when I get done here. Can I upgrade? I should be able to upgrade this stuff. Oh, look at there. Let's do Model F. Heck yeah. Do I get experience for that? I do. Because you don't get experience for repairing your power armor. Well, at least I never seem to. But you do get experience for upgrading it. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, they're playing our song. Fiona and Hancock song. You guys probably can't hear it because the music on Diamond City Radio doesn't live stream. It's that song "Crazy." He calls me. I think it's Ella Fitzgerald. Is that who sings it? All right, we have an Abraxo armor. Let's get into the Abraxo armor and move it. Danse liked that. Yep, I bet you did, Danse. Alright, let's put it right over here. Okay, so there's this armor, and this armor. Let's see if it's lined up. Or close enough. Yeah. Seems like I could move. Can I get around this power armor? Yeah. Seems like I could move this over just a little bit. Oh, that's cool. Look at the little stars on the back of the the back of the boots. All right, but now we got to do a sugar bomb set. There we go. Alright. I think we'll have to have T51 again to do the sugar bomb, right? Or can sugar bomb be done on T45? I don't know. This is all T51, right? But this is the piezonucleic chest plate. This is T45. Alright. Let's take a look. Let's see if you can do the sugar bombs and the Abraxo on T45, or if it has to be T51. Or maybe even T60. I don't know. Can you do them on all the different armors, or just certain ones? Because, like, the Railroad paint job you can only put on T51, and the Minuteman paint job you can only put on T45. Hey, for anyone who's just joining us, I'm messing with my power armor collection. This is my second playthrough, and I'm looking to see... Nope, it looks like we cannot do... Oh, that's a bummer. We can't do the Abraxo or the Sugar Bombs paint job on T45. Alright, now we know. This is T45, isn't it? And this is T60, T51, Raider stuff. Okay. Let's get out of this. And this is Raider, and this is T45. Okay. I'm gonna put all my T45 over here. So let's move. Let's see. This is Raider. This is T51. Alright, let's move the Raider one. I've got 2 sets of Raider power armor here. I should probably put the Overboss one in the center. What do you think? Or right here? Now let's put it in the center. Alright. Alright, let's do the Sugar Bombs paint job on this one. Why not? Because I don't think it really matters, that piezonucleic chess piece thing. That was a special chess piece we got. I can't even remember where I got that. It was ages ago, but it was a special little, like, side quest thing. Miscellaneous. Alright, let's move this one over a little bit. Hey Bill, how you doing? Haven't been using power armor because the game keeps taking new cores every time I get in. Yeah, it does do that. It'll use whatever core is at 100% or the whatever is the best one in your inventory, but you can get around that. Before you get into the power armor, just put in whichever one you want it to use. Like, see, I got, well, all of these are like 99, 99, 99, 99. There's a 100 one. Oh, there was a 26. So, like, if I want it to use the 26, I'll just put it in there. Then it won't take the 100 one. But, yeah, it's kind of a pain. Alright, so let's move the overboss armor in between the raider armors. I think that makes sense. That's appropriate. I'm just kind of messing about rearranging my power armor collection. I'm bringing over a bunch of the power armors that I had stored at Nuka World. I'm bringing them over here.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Alright, so what we've got here... Right, 2 raider armors and an overboss armor. That one needs to move back just a little bit. Plus, this is going to make Danse really, really, really happy. He likes all this getting in and out of power armors. Alright. So what have we got there? Yep, that's the little raider corner of raider power armors. Sure. Alright, so I'll take out the fusion core. Take out the fusion core. Take out the fusion cores so that nobody walks off with them. Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. Alright, it's already model F. Excellent. And material mod. Let's do the Sugar Bombs paint job. Now, I don't know why it's in here twice. It looks identical. So, we'll just go with the first one. Why not? Oh, that's T45. That's not good. We'll make that model F. Because why not? I'll take the experience for it. And we'll make it the Sugar Bombs paint job. Model F. Sure. Sugar Bombs. Okay. Alright, so I've got to get rid of these T45 pieces and get some T51. That's a left leg and a right arm. Let me see if I have any anywhere. A left leg and a right arm. This is all T45. Yes. Let's see what's in here. Nope. No 51. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, what a pain in the ass. This is all 45. Yep. This is all T60. This is all T60. Got it. Okay. What about this? Oh, this is all 45 as well. Okay. So we gotta get this one finished up. Put it over here. This is T45. 45. 60. Okay. So I think I want to move... Alright, right. I'm trying to keep my similar power armors together. So let's, here, let's rearrange just a little bit. I guess I can just stay right there. No. There we go. That's what I want. Let's see. I wish you could move the power armor when you're in workshop mode. Would have been nice. But no. Alright, hop in that one. XO, huh? I guess I'm high enough level. I'm starting to find XO now.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Oh yeah, Danse? Is that what you call locked and loaded? I'm just gonna leave this one right here. Yeah, good enough. 45, 60, right. This is 45. Let's move that one. Hey, Crinkled, how you doing? Oh wow, Bill says it does it even if I've got a core in it. Really? Like if you've already put a core in, it'll take one out of your inventory? That sounds like a glitch. Are you on PC or console? The only reason I ask is because people, or are you playing with any mods? Because sometimes mods will do really odd behavior that's unintended. And it'll do weird little glitchy things like
We're out
that.
here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Alright, so this is 60, 60. So let's move this 60 over there. Organizing, cataloging, for no reason whatsoever. See, in my first playthrough of Fallout 4, I was collecting, so I had like one of every paint job, right? One of every kind of power armor. It was just basically a collection. And then I started collecting T45 so that I could make a whole bunch of it for the Minutemen. So I had shit tons of, well, I say shit tons. Naturally, I didn't console command any in or, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's people with bigger power armor collections than I had. But I was basically going out and buying all of the power armor frames that I could get, and then trying to get all the T45 that I could get so I could put the Minutemen paint jobs on it. And it was hard because I was level, you know, I don't know, in my first playthrough it was like level 80 through level 130 or whatever. I was working on this power armor, and so T45 would not spawn. You know, I mean, it would be in Rowdy's inventory sometimes, and it would be on one gunner guy that would spawn out here in the junkyard, the auto wreckers, but that was it. So it took me for freaking ever to get all the 45. I had, I don't remember how many suits, 20 or something, Minutemen power armor suits or more. Anyway, so Fiona had like a purpose. Like she was collecting power armor for a purpose. She was trying to make a whole bunch of Minutemen power armor for all of her Minutemen and for the castle and all of that, for her Minutemen army. But Rose, not so much. Rose doesn't really have a purpose for having any of this. Because she's not the Minutemen general, and she doesn't have an army, and she doesn't care. So I don't know why I'm bothering with all this, I guess, is my point. Other than, you know, because it's fun. We're putting it all on display, we're organizing it, you know, as you do. Just a casual Friday afternoon. Messing about with power armor, putzing around in the garage. Oh, I'm gonna move over just a little bit more. Well, I don't know. I can still get around it right here, so that's good. Oh, Crinkle's asking the same thing. That is weird. Ever use mods? Ah, okay. Yeah, Bill says, yeah, on a few characters, been wondering if that's why. Yeah, I don't know much about Fallout mods, but I can tell you a lot about Skyrim. Not that I ever played a modded Skyrim, but here's the thing. I kind of had, for a couple of years, I had this obsession with Skyrim. And my obsession extended to, like, reading every forum I could find on it. And I kind of became this, like, sort of semi-expert in Skyrim glitches. And that was one that happened more times than I can even count, was somebody saying, oh, this weird thing keeps happening in Skyrim. I don't know why this doesn't work, or why this is happening this way, or why I've got 2 of these, or why this thing disappeared from my inventory, or why, you know, just, you name it. Like, whatever the weirdest thing is that could possibly happen, it was happening to them. And it would inevitably come back to they were using mods, and as soon as they uninstalled the mods, the odd behavior stopped happening. Mods can either cause unintended things because they haven't gone through the official QA process with the rest of the game, or they can conflict with each other. So if you're using more than one, there can be odd conflicts that will cause strange things to happen. Still not getting this right where I want it. I want it to back up and go over an inch. Okay. But yeah, that's always when anytime somebody would tell me that something strange was happening in Skyrim, or, you know, somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be, or some item wasn't working the way it should, or whatever, that was always my first question, is what mods do you have? Check your mods. Check your mod documentation. Try uninstalling them. Try changing the load order. I know I'm being fiddly with this. I need to stop. I need to just stop. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Take it back. I need the fusion core. Thank you. And the fusion core. Thank you. Alright. These don't have fusion cores. No. This one does. Let's remove that. Because then nobody can walk away with them. Oh, there's another T45 over here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, so if I gotta put them all over here... Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Danse? I thought he was one of my power armor. Alright, so 60, 60, and 60. Got it. Alright, so if we want 51, we need a left leg and a right arm. Let me see if I can remember that. Left leg, right arm. Let's go find Rowdy and see if she has anything for us. In fact, I'm going to write it down. T51, left leg, right arm. She probably doesn't. Does anybody else sell power armor pieces? I know several vendors sell power armor frames, like Cleo and Good Neighbor and Arturo and Diamond City. But do they sell power armor pieces? Or is it just... Oh my god, have we not been to the Atom Cats? Has Rose never met the Atom Cats? What the hell? Oh, that ain't right. I'm pretty sure Rose has been to Quincy Ruins and killed Tessa and all those idiots. But she's never been to... Holy crud. Alright, well, let's go. Let's do it. Kimberly's saying, this is the beauty of Fallout. You can quest, or build something, or repair power armor. You can do whatever you like and be entertained. That is true. That is the beauty. And Skyrim, too. I really, really love the way that, you know, you can really just sort of... There's just so many things to do. I know people who've played through Skyrim as alchemists, where, like, they just do nothing but collect alchemy ingredients and mix potions. I know people who have Hearthfire and will build all the houses and just do nothing but, like, adopt kids and have pets and hang out in their houses, you know... I know I've heard of a few people who've played through Skyrim as librarians, where they just go and quest to find like every book in the game, and then fill their houses with bookshelves and stuff. I mean, there's just so many different things you can do. It's so cool. Okay, but I don't want that. I don't want spray and pray. This is Rose. She needs to get Granny's Kiss. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Atom Cats. Let's go find the Atom Cats. What the hell? Alright, around behind me, I gotta hang a left and follow the road to Quincy. Got it. What's that over there? Glowing. Oh, is that fucking quarry? Alright, screw that quarry. I hate that place. Ah, we're fine, Danse. Don't be a wuss. We got worse things to worry about, like all of the raiders living in that quarry. And all of the raiders living in Quincy. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very safe place for the Atom Cats to be hanging out over here. Quincy Ruins, yeah. Screw you, Quincy Ruins. What's in here? Anything? Nope. Ooh, who's that? Pack Pillager. Oh yeah, they're all gonna be pissed off at me, aren't they? I used to be the raider overboss of these fools. What'd I get from him? Exterminators, reduced damage, I don't care. What do you have on him, Danse? Puncturing pink rocket bat. That's pretty decent. Not that I need it. I've got a better bat than that, but... What was he fighting over here? Oh, this poor scavenger. Were they trying to pick on the scavenger? Oh, they killed the scavenger's friend. Oh, sorry about that. I tried to help. Anybody want a plunger? I'll take the aluminum can, though. Aluminum's always good. Ooh, what happened here? Oh, that scavenger got killed, too. Oh, dang. I'll take that. Oh, what was that? Chain-wrapped yellow baseball bat. Okay, I'll take that, too. Nice. Alright. Atom Cats, over there. Right. Let's go down the road. We gotta meet Rowdy so we can see what kind of power armor she can sell us. Hey, Wolf Panda, how you doing? Wolf Panda says, did you look into Trials Fusion? Or T-Fusion, you said, but I think you mean the Trials Fusion game you told me about? I did. Is it like a motorcycle thing? Okay.
Looks clear. Perfect place to set up a bivouac.
Is this a dude, or is it just a suit of power armor? Is this Duke? What the hell? This looks like a racetrack. Do you see this? It's all lit up with barrels. How have I never seen this before? I've been to the Atom Cats a million times. It's all lit up with barrels. And then you get down to the end and there's a laser thing. What the hell is this? And there's just a suit of power armor sitting here. Laser tripwire. Is this a thing? I don't remember this. Can you have races with the Atom Cats? Oh, they have a fusion core. Oh, I'll be nice. I'll leave it. I'll be nice. Are they here? They got a weight bench. Oh, is that Duke? You know, you can randomly run into Duke. Yeah, that's Duke.
Oh, nuts. Poetry night is coming up again. I'm not ready.
You can randomly run into him in the wasteland. Fiona did. She ran into him like way out. He was way the hell like out here somewhere, wandering around, and she ran into him, and he like gave her a quest to go to Atom Cat's garage. That was my first Soul Survivor. Okay, hey Rowdy.
Hey, you want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place. The Atom Cats have the most far-out mods this side of the apocalypse.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
Alright, do you have any T-51, please? Just a helmet, huh? Oh, man. I don't think I need a T-51 helmet. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to come back at some point, check back with her Warwick pump part. Uh-oh. Is that a quest item? I don't think I should be able to buy that from her. Yeesh. Alright. I'm not gonna try to buy anything from her right now. Is there anybody else I can talk to? Are there quests here? There had to be. The Warwick pump part you have to like take over to Warwick Homestead for them. But I don't know if that's a quest you get here. Oh, that's nice. Or a quest you get at Warwick Homestead. I don't remember. Cats Poetry Night Tape 3.
I'm Rowdy. And I wrote this poem.
You're doing fine. What's it called?
It's called An Ode to My Hammer.
You got this, Rowdy.
An ode to my hammer, so heavy and nice. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Okay.
Oh, Rowdy, come back.
I guess that was Rowdy's bed.
Can someone turn off the recorder?
Oh, right, there's a bobblehead here. I forgot about that. Unarmed bobblehead. Yes. This is a nice spread. I like this. Is that Deacon? Oh no, it's Zeke. Hey Zeke.
Hey, check out the chassis on you. Whoa! Your plates have got me cranked. The name's Zeke.
Plates?
Power armor. I like a cat who digs what I dig, and the Atom Cats dig power armor.
Cool name.
Thanks, Jack. I came up with it myself. So what's your tale, Nightingale? You want a ticket to Fat City?
What?
Fat City.
Fat City is a state of mind. Get with us, and you'll get with it. If you think you got the chops to be an Atom Cat, you gotta be able to stretch your stuff. Check with my girl Rowdy. She'll have something for you to get your bread hooks on.
Okay. Hey, Blue Jay. What's up?
Hey there.
We got junk that'll make you want to jive. Want to take a look?
What's new around here, Jack?
They say there's this bunch of kooks living in some old school that can make copies of people. Don't know why they never called us. We make the hippest people copies out there.
What? Is he talking about the Institute?
Not now.
And what is this? Does this belong to the Atom Cats, or is it just floating around? I guess. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Rowdy. I have your poetry night tape, sorry.
Hey, saw you over there gabbing with Zeke. What's the story?
Something about bread hooks?
Bread hooks, you know? Hands? What a square. From the looks of it, I'd say Boss Man thinks you have a little Atom Cat in you. Wants old Rowdy to see if you have what it takes to shack up with us.
Are you hitting on me? What is...
I have what it takes.
We'll see. I've been putting off hauling myself over the pond to work for this, but now you get to do it. This here's something I've been fixing up. Part of the pump system at work. Thing was clogged up like Zeke after one too many cans of cram. I want you to go to the pump shed there and install it.
Okay.
Warwick.
Works an old water plant turned farm just east of here. Bunch of squares who spend all day digging in the dirt. Oh, and make sure to let June Warwick know when you're done. She's the bird in charge around there.
Okie dokie. I'll get right on it. I think that's Warwick right over there, right? Oh, Kimberly's saying I need to get back to Skyrim one of these days. I have like 1,200 hours in that game. Yep, so do I. So do I. And I am going to be doing a Skyrim live stream at the request of Counter Serum, one of my Patreon patrons. That is what they wanted as their reward for being a patron. They want me to live stream Skyrim again, so I'm going to do an episode of that. I'm going to go back and visit with Zephyr and Teldrin. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Okay. Do I got to go back past Quincy again? Is this all part of Quincy? I haven't set a date for that Skyrim live stream yet, but when I do, it will appear on my Patreon page. You don't have to be a patron in order to see the main Patreon page, I don't think. I think that's public, but that's where I keep my schedule of Try It Tuesdays and Bioshock videos and anything else I might do. Oh, this is Poseidon Energy, it says. We gotta go past Poseidon Energy to Warwick Homestead, okay. Poseidon Energy. I don't remember what the quests are here. I vaguely remember being here at some point. Oh, there's the Peabody house. Let's go see how little Billy is doing. Isn't that his name? The kid in the fridge. Yep, there he is.
Thought I would see my mom and dad again.
Little Billy, who spent 210 years trapped in a fridge.
Yes.
And somehow lived to tell the tale. Alright, good luck, you guys. I wish you could invite them to live in a settlement. I could put them somewhere a lot nicer than where they are. Am I going the right way? No, I am not. I need to hang a left. Nope, Kimberly's saying, I look forward to a Skyrim stream. And look forward to you starting Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, I gotta hurry up and finish Minerva's Den. Uh-oh. Trying to get through the water in power armor is probably not a good idea. Let's get up out of this muck. There we go. There's that weird ship full of raiders right across from Warwick Homestead. Yeah, I gotta set that on my schedule at some point. It might be, I was thinking I would do it at the end of February. It might be in March. Oh, that's like a bunch of vampiric blood bugs. Ew. That sounds disgusting. We'll just keep on walking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I may have to reinstall. I still have the saves, I think. But I may have to reinstall Skyrim again. My PS4. I have to make sure I can do that. Oh, dang. I think there's a bobblehead up on that ship, too. Up on the prow, maybe? Is that it? Can I actually see it? Let's look. Let's get Waylon's Whisper. Oh, that's not the button. That's not the button either. There we go. That's the button. I think there is. I think there's a bobblehead, like right out there. Alright, so where was Roger Warwick? Oh, there's Cricket. Oh, there's a Mirelurk. There's Roger Warwick. Oh, nope, I gotta go install the thing, okay. Warwick pump part removed. Tell June Warwick about the fix. Okay. Is this gonna make her like me and then I will have a settlement? Yeah, there's the workshop.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
Good for you, Cricket. Where's the rest of your party?
Give me a laser rifle.
Looks like her caravan guards and her Brahmin got waylaid. Alright, let's go talk to June.
I saw you working in the pump shed over there. Are you with the Atom Cats?
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, I'll take that as a yes. So is that pump all fixed up now?
Yep. All patched up with duct tape and bubblegum.
Wow. Well, at least the Atom Cats work quick.
Where
Now
does
we
she
have to do
get
our
pink
part to get
lipstick
this
in the
thing working.
wasteland?
I'm sure you guys will hear from me if we have any more problems. Maybe someday this will do the farm some good. The Atom Cats have been such a great help to us. You must be hungry. Here, take some food back with you. And please, send Zeke my thanks.
Mirelurk cakes, huh? Okay. Great.
Really nice. I didn't used to.
Oh, there's a reason for that, little Wally. But I won't tell you what it is. There's a lot of stuff going out here at Warwick Homestead, and in my experience, it's a bit disappointing. There's one particular character, I don't want to get too much into it, so I don't want to give spoilers. I mean, those of you who know will know what I'm talking about. But there's one character out here who has a letter in his inventory that connects him back to Taffington Boathouse, but you never get to actually do anything about it. And then there's another character out here who is a synth plant by the Institute, but you don't get to do anything about that either. I think if you do the Institute quest line, you interact with him, But the thing that disappointed me was when I was doing my Fiona playthrough and I went to the Institute and I read all of the terminal entries and found out who the synth was out here, there was no way to, like, come out and confront him. There was no way, it didn't give me a quest to say, okay, go and talk to this person or whatever, or go tell, you know, go tell the settlers that they were a synth. Ah, what the heck, let's go in here. And that seemed a little odd, not to be able to do that. Hey, Marlurk. Bill says, I like Cricket, she's cool.
Good work.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's crazy. She's a very interesting character. Whoa. Knocked him into little Mirelurk bits. It looks like there was a glow over here, like a fusion core that I could get. That's an awful lot of fusion engines there. There it is. Is that the only one I'm gonna get? I think there's a boat. Yep, there it is. Is it possible to call it down? Or you can only use it after you've gone through the whole thing. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's a bummer. It'd be cool if we could go up from this end. Like the gunners have their little elevators sometimes. Alright, I guess not. Oh, here's another one? Nope, that's the same one I already got. Okay. Alright, well, let's go in. No, I don't want to be down in this muck. There we go, this way. Keep up, Danse. This is gonna be fun. Oh. Those have already been taken care of. Oh. It doesn't see me. Suddenly it saw me. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I just got a notice saying my DualShock battery level is low. Okay. Let's try spray and pray. I don't usually use ballistic weapons. Or, well, never mind. Danse handled that. Okay. Gotta remember, I'm so used to playing BioShock that when I switch over to Fallout, I end up pushing the wrong buttons to switch weapons. To switch weapons in BioShock, you push R1, but to switch weapons in Fallout, I would use my hotkeys. Alright, so I want to shoot Magnum TS, named for Toswavo, one of my patrons on Patreon. Shout out to Toswavo as we shoot down the security lights. Back to Granny's Kiss. Shout out to Celtic Granny! I named Granny's Kiss after Celtic Granny. I think she was my first patron on Patreon, so she got the baseball bat named after her. And it's the weapon that I've ended up using through the whole game. Oh, there's a magazine. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Suit up and succeed. Permanently gain better prices when buying from a vendor. Oh, nice. Thank you. They're right there, Danse. There you go. Thank you. Oh yeah, all the raiders out here are like Russian, right? Ukrainian or something? I don't know, I can't place the accent. Dang, was that you or was that them? Danse? Blowing some shit up. What's that? I will take that gold watch. Rags. Hi, who's Rags? Well, I knocked his block off, whoever he was. There we go. Let's get out the Magnum TS. Shout out to Toswavo. And back to Granny's Kiss. So we're trying to make our way to the prow of the ship. Because I think that's where... Yeah, we can't get underneath there. That's where the bobblehead is. I'm pretty sure there's a bobblehead out here. Oh, and there's a mini nuke. I'll take that. All caps, Dandy Boy apples, cram. There it is! See, I told you guys. The agility bobblehead. Hell yeah. Agility has been permanently increased by 1. Hey, alright. I'm not a stealth build, so it didn't really matter, but I'll take it. That's not what I wanted to do. Come back. Not that it matters, because I'm in power armor, so let's just jump off the edge. Let's just do it. Whee! It's fine. Alright, we got the agility bobblehead. Now let's head back over to the Atom Cats and tell Rowdy that we fixed the pump at Warwick Homestead. Max says, what a weird place to put a bobblehead. Yeah, well, you know, a lot of the bobbleheads are in odd places like that. There's that one that's at Saugus Ironworks down in the forge. I think, isn't there a bobblehead in there? I know there's at least a magazine in there. Well, there's one that's at Corvega, like way, way, way up on the top of the highest point of Corvega or something. There's all kind. Yeah, they put them in weird places. Well, I just picked one up. I don't know if you saw. But just a little bit ago, I grabbed one off the hood of this car. There's a bobblehead right there at the hood of this car that you can take like a hood ornament. Who is this chick? Roxy.
Hey.
Where's it at, kitty cat?
Taking stocks. Litter box.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. Well, if you need someone to show you around, I'm your girl.
Really?
Can you help me get the lay of the land of this place?
Can I? I'll tell you what's what with the Atom Cats. Rowdy handles the power armor mods. She's also the coolest chick I know. Usually hangs out in the garage. Blue Jay does sales. Anything to buy or sell that isn't power armor, he's got it covered.
Oh, is that the guy in the bar?
Let's see. Duke and Johnny D keep their peepers open for bad news cats who want to mess with our digs. I'm almost done. Zeke's the boss. Started this whole
And what are you? Zeke's main squeeze?
Find a cat cooler than Zeke. And then there's me, the newest Atom Cat, Roxy. Got it all memorized, Jack?
Yeah, I think I got it, Roxy. I think I know why you're named Roxy as well. Because you're helping all the dudes here get their rocks off. I get it. You go, girl. See, this really looks like it should be a race course. Hello? What's going on over here? Toy alien, Vault-Tec lunchbox? Okay. Man, there's all kinds of stuff out here I don't remember seeing before. See? It's like it's a finish line. But I don't know who you can ask to race against you. Alright, let me go talk to Rowdy here.
All done?
Yeah. And did you know about the terrible smell over there? Phew.
Why you think I've been putting off going back over there? Seriously, who builds a farm at a sewage treatment plant?
Yeah, that place was a real dump, huh? Thanks for taking care of our business there.
That place? You know you live in a junkyard, right?
But it's a junkyard with style.
Just so you know, I will be checking your work. The cats won't take credit for
hello?
shoddy craftsmanship.
Oh, there she is.
So she had the skills to spiff up the Warwick pump. Should we rustle her jimmies with something else?
Excuse me?
We got gunners coming in hot.
Gunners!
Ooh, gunners!
Atom Cats, let's stop!
Something's out there.
Defeat the gunners with pleasure. Where are they? Ooh! Ooh, 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 who's shooting? Who's shooting? Oh, I think when I was here with Fiona in my first playthrough, it was raiders that attacked us. Maybe I was a lower level, and so... No, I don't want to shoot Duke. Or Zeke. There we go, that's who I want. Well, not shoot, but, you know, whack. Whoa, I just whacked him from, like 50 feet away. I love it when they spin. Martyr's metal left leg. Well, how is that working out for you there, buddy? Not very well. Should I bother taking his... I don't know. At this point I got so much crap.
Gunners! Those wet rags keep trying to get their mitts on our suits. It's you, Jack? You slayed! Because of you.
It was no big deal.
No. You are out of sight. And a friend of the cat's in my book. You have full reign of our digs. And, you know, I can get you hooked up with a little discount around here, yeah? Finally, the holy grail for anyone who knows what's cool in the Commonwealth. Your very own Adam Cat's jacket. Wear it well, Jack.
Okay. Unfortunately, full run of the place doesn't mean that there's a workshop. I'd kind of hoped that this would be a settlement. But it's not. Are there any mods that make it a settlement? That would be cool. Oh, dang.
You wear your place with style, Jack.
It came in here, huh? Alright. Oh, see, now I can take everything. It's no longer marked steel. Oh, Cat's Poetry Night tape number 2.
I wrote this one about this thing that happened to me the other day. I call it Hard Shell. Soft meat. A walk on the beach. Doing my thing. Staying cool. A thing breaks the surface of the dark water. A pair of claws under a dome of gnarly shell. I'm caught. Off guard. Beady little eyes look at me from deep within the shell. Beady little eyes, full of hunger, full of rage. I pull out my gun and shoot. But the bullets only bounce off that crusty shell. Those beady eyes narrow as the shell devil grows angrier and angrier. He comes at me. Faster.
Oh, hey, Hot Rodder Magazine.
Hell yeah.
A bullet finds its way.
Permanently unlock a new custom paint job for your power armor.
The demon.
Oh, the shark paint.
Screeches. I reap the spoils from the kill. This thing and I, we are kind of the same. For I, too, am soft meat under a hard shell. Thank you.
Please be assigned to the same team.
Oh, that's deep, Blue Jay.
A lot from each other.
That's real deep, man. Alright, let's play this one.
Alright, cats. I call this one Metal Heart. Metal legs. Metal arms. Metal heart. Tool of war. Tool of peace. Tool of art. I get into my suit and I strut through the wastes. No fear. Untouchable. The flames on my suit burning. Rising, glowing.
There we go. There we go.
Not Zeke.
I walk.
Set your peepers elsewhere. Unless you're looking for a knuckle sandwich.
My hands are strong. I am a man. No. More than a man. Because, man, I have a metal heart. Thank you.
Alright, I was born in a tiny leather jacket. I grew up in Diamond City, left when I realized a diamond was really just a tilted square. Good line, keeping it. Tell that story about how I fixed up an old vertibird but crashed it into the ocean. That explains why I don't have it anymore, right? Need a few chapters on power armor, why it's the cat's meow, oh, and some tips on how to make it really sing. Don't reveal too much, they gotta need you for something. Interesting. The Legend of Zeke, more ideas. Ran out of space or something, more ideas. Story about finding the garage, how I single-handedly slayed a huge pack of ferals to claim it, how I met and assembled the Atom Cats, how I rescued them from their bad news lives and showed them the way of cool. Also, how much I love this kooky crew. Don't get too sappy, though. Chapter in memoriam of Eamon Andy, the cat we lost too soon. Andy found all the rockin' tunes that we play in the garage to this day. Use this line. He will live in our hearts and in our jukebox. Aww. That's cool. I'm not going to rob his safe, though. Rose is trying to be good. And Danse is standing right there, so, you know. Alright, let's see. There should be another... Is there any other... yeah, there's this bus out here. Anybody get into it? Anybody living in this bus? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, alrighty then. Rose has found the Atom Cats.
That's a smoking suit you got there.
Hell yeah, it is. This is the blue quantum power armor.
We could use a few more suits around here.
Yeah, what you got, Rowdy?
You want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place.
Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if I had bought that Warwick.
This side of the apocalypse.
That Warwick thing from her ahead of time. I wonder if I would have glitched up that quest.
Let's see what you have.
Let's see. I think she's still got the same stuff. Yeah, nothing but a T-51 helmet. I'm gonna have to go away for a while and come back later. Alright. Alright, Atom Cats. Done and done. Let's head back to Red Rocket. Check in on our power armor collection. I don't know where else to buy pieces of power armor. Maybe Arturo and Diamond City, maybe Cleo. I'm pretty sure they sell frames, but I don't know if they sell the pieces. I need to get a few pieces of 51 to finish out that set of Sugar Bomb armor. But I might be too high of a level for it to spawn naturally. But let's head back over to Red Rocket. Gotta put our bobblehead on the bobblehead stand. It's so quiet today. There's days when I stream and I'll have like 30 something people watching at a time, and the chat room gets really, really busy and I can't keep up. But today's been pretty quiet. Wow, it's taking a while to load. Oh, I hit level 74. Did I level up? I guess I didn't catch that. Gotta pick a perk. Alright, so I gotta finish this suit. It needs, oh, I left the fusion core in it. That's bad. I'll take that, and I'll take that. It needs T-51 for the paint job. I don't know what I'm going to do with Zeke's jacket. Do I need Zeke's jacket? Am I caring about that? Should I put it in my costume collection? Oh, it's a whole outfit. It's like Rowdy's. Can you wear any armor with it? Oh, you can. Okay. You can't wear that with it. Okay. You can wear leg armor, but not arm. Alright, that's cool. There we go. Bobblehead stand. Let's put our new bobblehead over there. Agility bobblehead. There you go. Do we have any other bobbleheads we haven't turned in a while? I don't think so. I'm looking. We have some new magazines, yeah. Oh, was that a... Oh, no, it was a Mr. Handy model. Okay. That won't go there. Yeah, no, it won't be stored there. Alrighty. Oh, there is another one. Unarmed bobblehead. Right, we'd grabbed that one from the Atom Cats. Let's put that one in. Alright, there we go. Now, I already have the trophy. I think there's a trophy for collecting all the bobbleheads. And Fiona already has that. I did that in my first playthrough. Oh, Celtic Granny says you missed the bobblehead at Atom Cats on the car. Yep, I got it. Right, I almost missed it. But I got it. Oh, Bill's asking, does anyone know how to raise Curie's affinity without having to shoot dog meat? Oh, she likes it when you shoot dog meat? Or do you mean stim pack him? Because you have to shoot him and then stim pack him. Does she like it when you stim pack him? I don't know. You could try looking up online. Oh, hang on, I'll be right with. Bear with. My controller just went out of juice. I'm still here. There we go, I'm back. Kimberly had to start a whole museum of outfits. Built it at the airport. Oh, that's a good spot to keep everything. Because you can't really do much else with the airport. Yeah, okay. Bill's saying, yeah, stim pack, dog meat. I don't know. I was gonna say you can look up on online at the Fallout wiki and see what her likes and dislikes are. I haven't spent much time with Curie as a follower. In fact, I don't even have Curie as a follower in this game as Rose. Fiona went to the vault and met her, and she offered to be a follower, but I don't think I ever used her as one. There I am. With my Abraxo armor that I just made today, and trying to make some sugar bomb armor. But let me see if I can find out something for you for Curie. Background, interactions, approval, disapprovals. Yeah, you can look. What does she love? Let's see what Curie loves. Because some of them usually like it when you work on settlements. So, like, if you go and do some settlement building and have them with you, they'll like that. But, like, the easy way to get it up fast, I don't know. She likes it when you join the Brotherhood or the Commonwealth Minutemen. She likes selfless acts, being supportive of others, and using a stim pack on dog meat. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's all you can do. Other than just playing the game and being a nice person. Because it looks like she likes it when you're helpful. Like when you go around and help other people. Yeah, there's a big old list of stuff on the Fallout wiki of all the things she likes and dislikes. Hey, Just Like Biking, how you doing? Just Like says, I just got down pumping water from my basement, and now I'm gonna sit and relax. Aw, dang. Did your basement flood? Okay, Kimberly is saying, have you helped Curie get a synth body? That would work to max her out. Yeah, or maybe take her with you doing railroad stuff. She seems to like doing things to help synths. And being helpful around the... I found that, like, taking the companions with me... I don't know if it works for Curie, but I know it works for, like, Nick Valentine and Preston and Hancock. Anybody who likes you doing good things, Piper, if you go and like work on settlements, if you go take them with you and have them as your companion and then click into workshop mode and be like, you know, building up your settlements, they seem to really like that. If you're going to do a lot of settlement building. Alright, you guys, I am going to have to call it a stream.
Doesn't rust out my suit again.
I've been streaming for a few hours now, and I wish I could stream longer, but I've got some things I've got to go and do tonight with my family. So I'm going to say thanks for hanging out with me. If you're enjoying yourselves, please leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends. Join me again next week for Fallout Friday live streams, and I also live stream on Tuesdays for Try It Tuesdays, where I try out new games I've never played before. The upcoming Try It Tuesday is going to be Child of Light, which I am dedicating to Counter Serum, who is one of my patrons on Patreon. And so as a reward, they requested I try the Child of Light demo, and that's what I'm going to do. So that Try It Tuesday is dedicated to Counter Serum. I will continue playing BioShock. I'm finishing up Minerva's Den. I think I'm about halfway through. I don't know. I've never played it before, so I'm not really good at judging how far I am in that game. But hopefully I'll get that one wrapped up pretty soon and be able to move on to BioShock Infinite, because I know a lot of you are really excited about me trying out that game, and I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's a lot of people's favorite BioShock game. Next Try It Tuesday, February 27th, I'll be trying out Knack, which is free this month for PlayStation Plus members, of which I am a PlayStation Plus member, so I got that one for free. I'm going to try it out. I think that's my whole schedule. You can find me on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Patreon, and I have my own website with all kinds of free content, stories, fan art, articles, and other fun things that you can find. Links are in the description. Some of you watch me on PlayStation Network. I do have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Jewel Smith, and I am on Patreon as Jewel Smith, and that is where I post and update my gaming schedule. Kimberly says, thanks, Jewel, have a great weekend. You too, Kimberly. Thanks for stopping by. Bill says, K later. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Bill. Good to see ya. Good luck with Curie. Max is saying, never played a BioShock game. Oh, they're really good. They're really, really good. BioShock's considered a classic, I think, because it did a lot. It was one of the first games, if I understand correctly, it was one of the first games to do a lot of, I don't know, just the way that it did things. The mechanics in the game, the first person, the storyline. It came out a while back. God, it's been out like 10 years now, I think. But there's a lot of stuff in the BioShock games that's very similar to Fallout, I think. I'm not saying that one ripped off the other or anything, and I'm just saying there's some similar elements. But they're good. Very good stories. I actually liked BioShock 2 even more than BioShock 1, but I think I'm in the minority. I think most people prefer either BioShock Infinite or the first BioShock game. Of course, I haven't played Infinite yet, so maybe Infinite will be my favorite by the time I get around to playing it. I don't know. We'll see. But I can't live stream the BioShock collection. I have BioShock the collection. It was like $30 on PlayStation 4, so I got it, and I replayed BioShock back in October. And then I played BioShock 2, which I had never played before. I finished up BioShock 2, and now I'm working on the DLC for BioShock 2, which is called Minerva's Den. And then I'm going to move on to BioShock Infinite. And I'm looking forward to playing that to see if it's better than BioShock 2. Because I really enjoyed the heck out of BioShock 2, let me tell you. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, but if you want to check those out, those are all on my YouTube channel. There's an archive, there's a BioShock the Collection playlist, and lots of other playlists for like Skyrim, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, Contraptions, other Fallout stuff, yada yada. It's all over there on the YouTubes. So anyway, alright you guys, take care of yourselves until I see you again. Bye!